I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. But before I leave, somebody if you want line, sílẹ̀.
Baba, if you want line, sílẹ̀. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, long by. Thank you so much for the opportunity. God bless you. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you so much.
That was funny, guy.
Ní other side here, tẹ́ ń wá DNA, tẹ́ ń wá èèyàn kan fẹ́ gbógun lọ, èèyàn kan ò gbógun lọ. That matter.
At the
end of the day, my own opinion.
Now because of you,
you
won't drop one line.
Corona to shut down. They find out.
Mommy, what we
do? Nobody to sort of.
You want to put one line,
you want to pull me there. You want to fight for me. Have you think? Tẹ́jọ́ iná. Àbí ẹ rò pé court lè sọ yín pé ẹ lọ settle ẹ tọ́lọ́pàá ṣe lé yín pé I dismiss the case. Have you forgotten what DPP tó fojú yín rí? Ẹjọ́ wà nínú ẹjọ́. This man fighting for cause. How strong he is. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó cheap tí bá ń dá sọ̀rọ̀ ogun.
Ṣé ti rí ya 66 social job níjẹta àbí níjẹrin? Ìyá 66 like 36. Ìyá 66 like 36. Happy belated birthday.
Thanks so much, Supervibez.
Yeah,
and thank you so much, everybody, for celebrating. God will celebrate you. Atunti múra suka àbí taka sufe mi mọ̀ pé ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tipẹ́ látàárọ̀ àti jójójójójó.
Èmi ti sùn.
Àti ẹ̀wà gbọ́ àti ẹ̀wà gbọ́ nǹkan on a straight line. So láti ẹ̀wà ní ká tẹ̀ tún ganu sí díẹ̀.
Okay, mi ò bá yín ganu sí straight line.
Okay.
Mi ò ganu sí straight line.
Ẹ̀yin àtàrí ìkẹ́ ti wà lọ́wọ́ kan. Ní kí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice. Àríkẹ́ máa bọ́lẹ̀ ni. Àríkẹ́ máa bọ́lẹ̀. Ó máa jábọ́ ni kò fẹ́ ṣe justice mọ́.
Èmi ò wá.
Àríkẹ́ Gùrẹ́sì ló ní kó má ṣe justice mọ́ Àbíbáyọ̀. Àríkẹ́ jẹ́ Gùrẹ́sì ló ní kó má ṣe justice Àbíbáyọ̀. Tẹ́ bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice ó máa bọ́lẹ̀ ni.
Enjoy yàrá yín o, àwọn àǹkọ́nà.
Bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ justice ó máa sá bọ́lẹ̀.
Àwọn àǹkọ́nà máa sọ.
Tó bá ṣí kámẹ́rà gan, ó máa pa kámẹ́rà ní orí. Ugbó Àríkẹ́, torí tiẹ̀ náà ṣe fẹ́ fi one line sílẹ̀ ń sìn. Ó ṣáàrí tán lọ fi one line lẹ́tì. O lè wá kú, o lè kú. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ó sá fún orí ọ̀. Àyà mi káàdé, ìyá ìbẹ́ta. Àwọn ọmọ mi ń kọ́, happy Sunday, mama, you doing? Choco, you don hear now. What is fi one line sílẹ̀? Ṣé you see? You see how they drop one line? This guy, they don't go kill me. Did you understand one thing that is so funny? You see, when you're doing things like this, there is a way you do things. Then you have to be very open-minded to everybody. But when you're trying to do something and you're making it as if no, this one is different, the other one might be like that. Now you are making a very silly mistake. Now there is something Veron was asking, a very simple question. Veron said, "Oh, this whole family, more everything bad, but they are not talking." It's just a very simple question. He said, "No, Odaruko, everybody. Oh, yeah, Baba, only Baba nìkan ni ò mọ anything." Ọmọ yóò sọ pé gbogbo wọn kò ní pé àwọn làwọn kò ní pé wọ́n pa Mohbad o. Ó ní wọ́n mọ everything kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ yẹn. But òun yọ ó ní no. Now, Veron tún wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ again padà pé ó sọ pé bàbá òmò bó bá tell the public pé tó bá ṣe DNA àwọn máa tọ́ka sẹ́ni tó pa Mohbad. Ó ní that one is different. Can you just imagine that? Ìyẹn different. So ìwọ ń yọ kan kúrò, òun fi kan sí kíní pé other people they know. But Sherry, Tiwantiwa, you don't know. These are the problem. I think from day one, you see, from day one of this J4M, yeah, it's a problem that all this predicament begins from is when people are trying to ask Baba Mohbad question or they are questioning some things. See, no matter what you want to do, if you want to be a leader or you want to do anything in life, if you don't want critics to criticize whatever you're doing, then you will do nothing. Absolutely nothing. When people criticize you or they talk to you about something like, no, this thing shouldn't be like this. Or this one. But you are not, you don't want to take it on board, or you don't want your followers, or your followers are not taking it on board. They are. Then that means you are not ready. You are not ready. You are only there maybe just for a purpose. But when people are talking and they are criticizing you that, no, this shouldn't be like this. It should be like this. Even if it is a negative criticism, take it on board. Take it with the chipping. Just take it on board. But if you don't want to take anything, you just want people to just always praise you. Buy your billion. Don't bury the way America. Buy your billion. So come bury our question away.
Your family is your family.
So, but you don't want people to ask you any question. And this is where the problem emanated from. From day one, since the inception of this J4M. Everything where people can hear it. But when you're about to make a question, Baba go yakoshe ba yo, kini go no. That is it. So those people who want to ask that question, are they fools? Are they like are they daft? Because I don't understand. One bere, they see something. They see some things. This shouldn't be like this now. Then let us ask questions. But when they are asking the question, you say, oh no, I saw remembrance one day, saying something, say, anytime that go Oro Baba Nikon, the Supervibez man, do man turn. How did I turn Oro Baba? We are asking questions and somebody is saying the reality of it. But Baba for I go, so no. I just think about one big question of Baba, and he was answering them. But to bad people won't be joining. Somebody didn't be a question like, if it is Wumi that says something, you will never see Supervibez go criticize here. So have you seen something that Wumi did that we did not criticize in this place? Have you seen? Now we ask Baba question, it's only Baba Mohbad that Supervibez will criticize. If Baba Mohbad will say, Supervibez will say, B. I say, Baba, kon ra ko boko nla kon ra igba gidi fún Baba yìí. Kon no buruku gbogbo boyan ma ngbo kiri bí ajá àti gbolu gidi kon wa ko boko gidi kon dabo wèrè lórí boyo ori e ma pé ìwọ tá mọ̀ àmọye tó ṣú àwọn bí tó ti wá osoko orúkọ you just enter justice week kon ngbo kiri bí wèrè kiri ajá àti gbolu gidi jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ọmọlúwàbí ẹ já gbọ́ beran jire.
Some people fighting alongside Baba, they are pained because they've spent a lot. They don't want to lose. And what they've spent...
I don't know what I didn't even know. I go church now. No, I don't even reach church self go. As I park like this, me on my phone. So now, boy, Antonio. So Oko was live, so I love watching the guy. I always watch the guy games. So Moshi was first see my call on my FYP was Veron and stuff. Moshi was there, Veron and Bayoke. Checking wo. Now I look the thing up. TJ Singbo, Bobo Rakatia. TJ Singbo, Bobo Rakatia.
Itara loving Baba and Lu. But at this point, Baba needs to calm. Ogbon agba.
Ọ̀rọ̀ wo lọ́mọ yìí sọ ọ̀rọ̀ wo ni Veron sọ ń sìn way back ọ̀rọ̀ wo ló sọ bíbá yìí nísìn ọmọ yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ with knowledge ó ní ọgbọ́n àgbà ló yẹ kí bàbá yìí lò ọgbọ́n kan báyìí ọmọ yìí is saying the truth now but ẹ máa gbọ́ngbà títí dìrín yẹn máa sọ̀rọ̀ ń tiẹ̀ look at how he flipped the perspective ó change èmi ń lọ kí n tó lọ ń ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ fi láyìn kan lẹ̀ fún yín sí. I don't know maybe you remember this man wey dey ask me that Bakasumu. My flying on like Winston. You Lanson. My drop lamba, my flying on like Winston. Emma, I didn't Lanson.
I don't tọ́lọ̀ òfin ọgbọ́n àgbà ló kù la máa fi tó. See, Baba, òun ní mind ẹ pé this is my suspect. The other family, they also have their mind like, this is my suspect. I can give you...
Moreni Keji, na Team Baba say make you know they come my platform again, Abi. Because I see now shadow, you can't shadow wash me. You know, you can't shadow wash me. Sometimes I just see them in thousands. They go there, you know, I go they look them. They don't say I they see them. They see when I did this live. Forget say I just look the viewers' eyes. They see everybody way as I do like this. If I tell you how many of them they here now, they're full here now. I didn't see all of them. Yeah, you understand? But you people cannot see them. So sometimes when I talk, they say, hey, how did you know that I am there? How did you know that I don't go know, say you did there. I see you now. I see all of you now. So, Moreni KG, Omini CCC, Omini CCC. They don't tell you, say, make you know they come my platform again now, because you say, now shadow wash, you can't shadow. You can't shadow wash me. You can't go. Okay? Now
Give and
here
take.
we did.
I will give you what you want. You give me what I want. Baba no need. Láti kó ẹbí ẹ̀ mọ́ra.
I think it's from day one, to be sincere with you. I just do my own thing in my own way. From day one, on to be meeting for their grey app. Hey, Mona don't go Supervibez, Mona don't go Supervibez, you can't get one because I don't Ghana koto wà láàrin wọn. Ìyẹn bóyá ń datọ́ lẹ́nu lọ́rọ̀ tiẹ̀ mọ́ ní tiẹ̀. Ìyẹn gangan ni leader of the delegation. Ìyẹn ló máa kọ́ ń tojọ́ síwájú. A máa tú jáde bí ejò ṣèbé. Ìyẹn ló máa gbẹ́nu ọkàn. And na the people wey dey do the thing na them go still come meet me. Vibes. See wetin we do today. See wetin happen. No be even one sef. There reach two, there reach three. Na them go still come meet me. Vibes. See wetin we talk today. I go tell that one say, I'm not interested in all of these things we want to do. See, there's something we call quality, there's something we call quantity. It amounts to nothing. Simply skinning. It amounts to nothing. Sure, you understand? So you can do whatever you want to do. You know, that's on a cup of tea for there. Whatever, how many meetings, how many whatever you guys are having. That's for you lots. All right. So, but when it comes to my own side, I can decide to do whatever I want to do on my own side, and that is our own side. Calm down. To my pain or unnecessary, but at the end of the day, you go meeting ori buruku ti tension no. Abusila band here. Now, etin flying leg dancing, etin bara inja. Ẹnìkan ń pé orí ìbejì láàárọ̀, ọba lọ́la, ẹ̀ ń porí ẹ̀ láàárọ̀. Ẹ máa ó sì bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe máa bára yín jà ní àjàtú ni ẹ máa bára yín jà báyìí. Ẹ máa jà, ẹ máa fẹ́ nọra yín pa. Ẹ mọ̀ kan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ máa fẹ́ nọ ara yín pa. Like, ẹ máa jà tó díẹ̀ tẹ́ ń pé èyí tó pọ̀ jù ní yín ẹ máa bọ́ra yín sí o. Dáadáa fún gbogbo yín. Èyí tó pọ̀ jù ní ẹ máa túra yín sí o. Gbé à ń fẹ́ wé ẹ̀yin àbáláàrú yín. Phone they joke. Like, I could just look all of them, say this one. Can you Supervibez? You get one day, the guy going to ask me, one of them. When they ask me, say, Supervibez, what do you really collect from these people? I say, I don't know. Maybe they think, say, maybe I follow for people who want to help them, they share money. I say, I mean, they give money now. They say, the person say, but now you, they give people money. Why they come, you? I say, but me, I know they see all these things. So that's one thing with me. I finish show, I don't forget, say, I even do show. I don't come out. I say, but every day, they go talk this one, they go talk that one. I say, see, allow them. Because I'm not even in that mood to come to check person where they talk, this one, they do meeting, waiting on I talk for the meeting. I didn't give a fuck. Whatever it is they talk, make them come. When they're ready, make them come. But you see one thing with me, we say, when I'm ready for you, I'm ready for you. So if you drag for 1 week, make sure say I go drag you for 2 weeks. Show you, if you do whatever you do, see, if you come on the straight line, I go follow you on the straight line. But if you come vertically or horizontally,
you cannot use me, use billions, others as your family.
Exactly. You are right.
Your family is your family.
Exactly.
One way or the other, you need to bring this Ogbonagba down.
Àṣàlàyé. Àníkẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ bí ẹlẹ́bí lẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe DNA wọn. Kọ́ Court came out again, and court told them, you people should go and settle this thing amicably. Talk to one another, and at the end of the day, come back to the court. Just go and do this thing. No! One, because of the things they are gaining, because of attenuate, all this money, they are seeing up and down. Do you understand? Because of all this money, over the batting, because of all of this money. You know the right thing. Do you have any evidence anywhere? Bring out the evidence. I'll use the princess. If there is any visual evidence or visual, audio, whatever evidence, circumstantial evidence, any evidence where you get, bring it out. Present it to the court. Then the court will be the judge. No evidence anywhere. Court because they run an emotion. How? So you now go this court, you go to take up, say, I just see, I see. Now I see, court don't ask you, oh yeah, wait till you say you see. Where the evidence say you saw? Oh yeah, bring and bring. Because but I no get. I no get. Evidence I no get. You will consider one. Along evidence yakpa. Baba, calm down, Baba. Evidence di Baba. Baba, ni suru Ọlọ́run evidence you are. Where the evidence? Baba, don't worry, evidence is all Lego. Where the evidence dey? Evidence, yo! Evidence! But evidence, where is it now? Where the evidence dey? Where is the evidence? Super, calm down. Super. No do show. Super, no do show. Evidence is yakase, super. The evidence is dancing. After one being seen, 2023. Now 2026 we dey. Where is the evidences? Evidence is yakpa. Yakpia. Where then dey? Present the. You don't even need to bring it to the public. All you people, go and present those evidence to the court. Go and present those evidence to the court. Because at the end of the day, I'm only interested in this oral. Tori anything that long to they were interested. If not, I'm not going to talk about them. Because I don't talk. But they know they hear. Now, so we there when they talk of San. What's the better thing? They go say, they hate the guy. Because now the only meeting where they go, they do on top of my head. They say, Supervibez come they jealous. If they hate the guy. I bet, wait to make me come they jealous. Now me, people they jealous. I know they jealous anyone. Now me then they jealous. I know they jealous. Wait now, I'm going to jealous for una body because I don't know. Where did be the thing where I'm going to jealous? He say, he called they talk bad. Which bad I talk? I want to say, if person presents evidence, fine. So Supervibez don't become bad person. You don't want to talk bad about person. I beg, what do you think about me? How you want to help me, self? That's the way you. Where una got they think? Where una they reason for una small mind, on a small brain? Where make una they do all these plenty meetings? Waiting the thing won't add. I still want to know. Maybe there is a little bit of things where the thing go come add one single value where you won't add. I be una people where una talk say, "Mo una no go there." You consider I want ma pokelekele, ma yowole. You can't get one way message me one day. He say, "Supervibez, I'm so sorry. You know, I want to always be on your platform, but I don't even allow to talk the bot finish. Because you know when we have people who don't have a mind of their own, they have to control your mind. They have to control your, your brain, slavery mentality. Your age mates or people who can maybe they're older than you in one, maybe one aspect, maybe age aspect or something, and they will come again and say, don't do this one, don't do that one. They are now controlling you. Now they not be them be mumu. Now you wait then they control. You walk on it, they don't control. They can't turn you to mumu. They can't maneuver una. Then the guy slat una. Now the only thing I don't understand. Not be the people where they talk. Not be people where they all meet you. Now una go be the fools. Say you understand? Until una change you now way story ni back pay. Now that time una go understand. You only anybody don't share Wi-Fi for you monthly. Now that they are paying for your Wi-Fi monthly, that they are not going to be the determinant factor of your life. Now ask them back those questions from 2023 where they don't talk. On this day 4M, where are we? Ask them. Don't nick me, then to push towards anything. Nothing. It's just like we're moving in a cycle. Now so I can journey. Ijo. And the only people who are gallivanting up and down is because of the money. It's just the financial, should we say inducement, or should we say the financial gain? That is the only reason why they are doing all of those things. Everyone gallivanting, they will just come up, they go cook one lie, big lie, or go lie, they go cook up. Yamagono, Okbena Valley, Yamagono, they go bring alcohol. I want to know to check, then go chop up, they go pay the food. Yeah, what to that will now go call me. Got you have it more. Which day I want to bring? Yeah? Which day? Until there is evidence anywhere. Nothing. The only thing that's going to happen at the end of the day, these two people are going to come together, then go sit down together, then go do meeting, then go talk it out. Okay, yes, this is it. Because if they are not ready to do that, the court will be the sole administrator of the whole thing, and the court will be the one to determine and do the DNA for them. And whichever court they are going, I'm not a legal luminary, but it's the reality. Sure, you get. If you don't get that one, now your own. That is on you. It's a you problem, not a me problem. You don't have to be a lawyer before you understand all these basic things. You get, right? So if you say, okay, not like this, it be. I respect your own opinion. Or if I talk my own, you say you don't respect them, check it down. Got you for?
But he tried I need to try another way. I will first of all remove the hatred. See, mo gbà fún ẹ kò kí ṣe pé torí kọ̀kọ̀ bí a mo gọ̀ o nítorí pé mo fẹ́ justice fún ọmọ mi ìtara ọmọ ìyá ọmọ ló jẹ mí ni mo fi gbà fún wọn mo fi kúnlẹ̀ fún ọmọ kékeré bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ti jàjàjàjà mo ti ṣe gbàgbàgbà mo ti ṣe gbogbogbò lórí màtá ìyàwó èèyàn ti kú lórí pé mo support bàbá àwọn náà wọ́n ti lọ remind wa sí prison Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí ìwé wáyé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí ìwé wáyé what next àti competition kò débi tó yẹ kó dé. Baba, okay, the host, hold on, please. Wait, hold on. The host again, come together, understand the cause of what you're fighting for. Let's start from the beginning. We need help of people that surround Mohbad. That is when the government will feel like, Otiju power walo, when you speak, me I speak the same thing. Baba Mohbad speak the same thing. Ìyàwó speak the same thing. Mama speak the same thing. Baba, ilé láti kẹ́sọ̀ ròde, right? Ṣé àwọn pélé láti kẹ́sọ̀ ròde? Now, mo kọ́ tẹ́ sọ mo like ẹ̀, but mo fẹ́ bèrè nsìn. Ṣé Wùmí ó ti ever ló.
You know the funniest thing about this show, guys, yeah? You see, as I was watching this thing this morning, it took me to the next one after this one. The next one was where Remembrance and Co. go together, and they were talking about this guy on Veron platform again. And what they were saying is that they are now putting Veron and I, they're putting both of us in the same box. They were like, Veron is like Supervibez. They are all working for Wumi. You see them? All because that guy was just trying to advise Bayo and say, okay, this is what he thinks that it should be done. And this is the same person, the same fellow, don't see anything to share on top that justice for Mohbad. But they can be the one to condemn. They can be the one to choose. They can be the one to tell you, this is this person, that is that. I want to know more, you know. Now them, they know everything. Now they know how much then they pay people. Now they know people where then they work for. Now they know this one. Now they know that one. No, they don't. That one anti-justice, that one a normal talk. Me, they don't tag me anti-justice. When I come back again, now that one come, you know, you're waiting and talk. Meeting where they go to when I come back. Now the meeting where come make Papa Mohbad himself, why even call me? You know the way the guy meeting where they go to? The meeting where they go to, now they say, and now balance, Supervibez won't come collect. So they say that my balance, I can't collect. Person where don't leave justice for 1 year, where you don't do justice, you don't do anything. Say, Jebi don't leave us for the justice. Almost a year, no host again. No, you can't come back now. Now they go bring her and come. Now imbalance. Now we don't promise. I'm saying go give them imbalance. Now why? I love these people. I say now, wow. And these people now, then they use this brain Then they use the brain. Then they use them, they advise Baba Mohbad. Then they use all this, their brain put together. Then they use them and they talk to themselves. And for their mind, then the reason why they get brain. Aya, abalabala.
Pẹ̀lú gbogbo tẹ ti ṣé Wùmí ti ever sọ pé òun fẹ́ mọ kú tó pakọ òun rí? Àbí ó ti ever gbégbèsè kankan rí pé òun fẹ́ mọ kú tó pakọ òun? Because ká tó sọ pé a fẹ́ ká parapọ̀ o, a fẹ́ bá gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì jà o, aláti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ra wa. Baba needs to take the hatred, right? So
okay, now let me answer your question.
God bless you.
The question you're asking me is very cheap to the extent that you make me look stupid. Ipe mo support me. O de yẹ kí bínú ló yẹ kí fi down.
No.
The question here, hold on please. Just wait. The question is too cheap. Let me now tell you, it will look like maybe me support but question o now go say pé kí n fa kí ló bí mi gan kí n sọ̀rọ̀. Ta ló dá corona lẹ̀? In the name of what corona came? Wùmí, lawyer Wùmí, Falana Shemba, Hawaii, la pẹ̀lú àwọn tó lé bàbá ẹ pé mi ìdá sí mọ́ olóògbé pẹ̀ ti dáàdì mi online. Justice mi ní kí n wá without kọ́bọ̀, mo gbà kọ́bọ̀. Tẹ́ bá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹni sùúrù, tẹ́ bá ń sọ.
Tunisco. Ojú Tunisco orí tó ní where I watch that show sef. Tunisco, where you dey bọ́kọ̀ ń gbọ́ bọ́kọ̀. Bayo and Veron in this saga, they're no different from Aki and Popo. See Veron bá mú ẹ, you know say Veron are your friend. See Veron bá mú ẹ. It is obvious that it was Bayo that deprived Ogungbe with cook-up.
Tẹ́ bá ń bèèrè náà question back.
Tunisco Jogba, Moimuna Tuni good for him. Ìwọ ló bá sọ̀rọ̀, ìyàwó ẹni is good for you. Àti gba Moimuna ti lọ́wọ́ Bayo. A máa fún Àríkẹ́ la máa fún Bayo nsìn. Àti gba Àríkẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Gùrẹ́sì. So a máa fún Àríkẹ́ ní Bayo, a máa fún Moimuna ti.
Ó máa dá ẹ lò with confidence. Ẹ̀yin gbogbo lẹ fún confidence.
Oh, okay. Pé ó ti pé corona, ó ti fún confidence ni. But ṣá pé corona
because a question that very cheap. The question is cheap.
Mo understand yín.
Ẹ má bẹ̀rù question bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Baba ó máa dá yín lò, tó bá ti dá yín lò. It is what you want to hear from me now pé allegedly torí pé olébùkún ni ẹ̀ ní sọ tí mo yẹ sọ allegedly. Wùmí o, allegedly wọ́n ló pa Wùmí, wọ́n ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀ ó ti gún pa báyìí ó la orí ẹ̀.
Èmi ò sọ Wùmí ògún Mohbad.
Tí mi ní evidence, tí mi rí, tí mi mọ̀, tí mi wá fídíò tí rí, ìyí tí mo mọ̀ mo lè sọ.
Wùmí èmi ò sọ pé Wùmí pa Mohbad, right? Mo sọ pé Wùmí mọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Àdúrà mọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Darusha mọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Ìyá Mohbad mọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Mo ń sọ based on gbogbo nǹkan táwọn fẹnu ara wọn sọ, nǹkan tó fẹnu ara wọn kọ.
Nǹkan tó sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé
wọ́n fẹnu ara wọn sọ tí mo sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé o tí ìyá Mohbad sọ ẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ tó fẹnu ara ẹ̀ kọ.
Tó sọ náà ni ṣebí ìyá máa lo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Tó fún evidence ni.
Okay.
Gbogbo people see these people, this family this family, they no one kills their son and they are not speaking.
Baba Mohbad.
Bam. Wetin Mohbad I say Mohbad, wetin Mohbad dey talk. Wetin Tunisco mọ nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Tunisco dey here o. Mo na no let Tunisco vex o, e dey here. You know say Tunisco no sabi take joke. You know Tunisco no sabi take joke.
Mọ̀ náà, Baba Mohbad ò mọ̀.
Kò mọ̀ ló sọ pé tẹ́ bá fún mi DNA, máa sọ kú tó pọ̀ mọ́ mi. Tọ́ àyẹ̀sì.
Ẹ kó fún DNA náà, ṣe bí bàbá ti kàkọ́ tó wà ní.
Ṣé mo fẹ́ kò mọ̀ ló sọ pé àwọn tó tọ́ ti láìkì dàrẹ́kì. Àti ṣe wìtìn.
Ẹ kí Wùmí ṣe DNA, tó bá ṣe DNA, káwọn òbí bàbá máa sọ nǹkan tó pọ̀ àbí kò
ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ni bàbá àbẹ́mi ni yẹ́ ẹ̀ ni máa sọ pé kó ṣe DNA.
No, mo ní ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹmú náà ẹ̀yin kọ́ ni mo ń sọ, mo ní tí Wùmí bá fún wa ní DNA, I mean, I'm sorry to use that word.
Báwo ló máa yẹ fún DNA ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe writing?
Kí ni writing tẹ́ ká ṣe?
We need brain here, we need, see, this matter, ó ti ju gidigidi, it's not
gidigidi. Wọ́n ṣe gidigidi mọ́ náà, ṣé ní àwọn tó ṣe gidigidi yẹn, àwọn yẹn, bàbá, àwọn tó ṣe gidigidi lórí justice for Mohbad, right? Nǹkan tó máa jẹ náà wá. Ilé yóò ṣe gidigidi mọ́, ilé yóò ṣe gidigidi mọ́. Àwọn tó ṣe ní ẹni tó sọ́kọ́ fún yín, gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bí mo ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, eléyìí ti kúrò ní gidigidi. Ìyá aláyé yẹn mọ̀ nǹkan tó bá àwọn òun mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe òun ṣe bó máa ń pariwo ṣe báwọn tiẹ̀ máa ń fámìlì ẹ̀ máa ń gbé àwọn ọmọlọ́mọ ṣépè wọ́n lè fi ọmọlọ́mọ ṣépè mọ́ ń sìn dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì tó wà lọ́wọ́ Wùmí wọn bí dá kó ṣí ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń support ẹ̀ kó fi hàn wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe fi hàn yìí kó lè fi hàn wọ́n dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì kún ọwọ́ ẹ̀ náà ibi tó ti ń sọ fún pé.
Document èwo ni Bayo gbé jáde náà because be like now only me never see this document wey dem dey talk. Abeg who dey this show which document Bayo actually present? Be like say na only me no know the boli thing. E be like say na only me never see the document. Which document Bayo say him bring out say him dey show everybody? Because I'm interested in that document make me sef follow.
Mẹ́rin márùn-ún ṣé tí ò bá sọ báwo la ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ìtorí ikú ló ṣe rí báwo ṣe bóyá ìtorí ogún ló ṣe ní.
ẹdúró ṣe ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ní tó yẹ ní NIN 5.
ṣe láyà ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà ṣebí láyà sọ pé ṣó ti dáhùn
kò dáhùn
ṣó sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
kí ló yẹ tí kò yẹ dáhùn.
ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n comment section dá wáyé téèyàn kan ṣe wáyé tóun ṣe máa ní lọ́yà ṣàṣọpọ̀ òun sọ pé ó ní wáyé tó yí àwọn èèyàn tí ò ṣe béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní kó sọ pé yes or no ẹ béèrè pé ṣé Wùmí ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní NIN 4 ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní kó wá sọ yes or no it's a simple question now tí agbẹjọ́rò tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan tóun rí leléyìí tó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹni tó dẹ̀ accuse tó wá sọ pé màá sue ẹ so máa ò ní láti sue ó ní jẹ́ òní mo ní jẹ́ mo ní wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé òní o bọ̀ wá sue ẹ. iṣẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá NIN 5 tó ní ló fi pa Mohbad ni náà fi pa Mohbad ni bóyá nǹkan tó fi pa Mohbad ni ẹni ẹ mọ̀ bóyá DNA tí wọ́n ṣe bóyá tó dọ̀rọ̀ DNA ló jẹ́ kí Mohbad kú ni ẹ mọ̀ bóyá jà iná ń jà tó mọ Mohbad fi kú ni ẹ mọ̀ bóyá ogun náà ń jà sí tí Mohbad fi kú ni èèyàn sọ pé I will end your career àbí ṣé spending ò sọ ni I will end your career. Tí wọ́n bá ti àbí ẹ̀mọ́ accessories ó sọ nǹkan tó pa.
I will end your career o kò mọ DNA o irú yẹn sìn.
Baba, I'm listing things that could have been associated to the death. Àti bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ bóyá ìtorí ikú ló ṣe ní.
Ṣé ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀?
Ogún ló ṣe ní.
Ẹdúró ṣe ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ní tó yẹ ní NIN 5.
Ṣé láyà ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà? Ṣebí láyà sọ pé ṣó ti dáhùn?
Allah, comrade Mose, now only you go understand this your guy. Me, I don't understand him. Now, Bayo na FBI now. You don't go airport, go do research. I'm telling you, comrade Mose. He say, na make them buy Mohbad.
Down. So sorry. I mean, I'm sorry to use that word.
Báwo ni màá fún India lè gbà tẹ́ ẹ ṣe writing? We need brain here. We need see this matter. Ó ti ju gidigidi. It's not gidigidi.
Wọ́n ṣe gidigidi mọ́ náà. Ṣé ní àwọn tó ṣe gidigidi yẹn? Àwọn yẹn bàbá àwọn tó ṣe gidigidi lórí justice for Mohbad, right? Nǹkan tó máa jẹ náà wá. Ilé yóò ṣe gidigidi mọ́. Ilé yóò ṣe gidigidi mọ́. Àwọn ṣe ní ẹni tó sọkọ fún yín. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe pẹ̀lú bàbá Mohbad lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bí mo ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Eléyìí ti kúrò ní gidigidi. Ìyá aláyé yẹn mọ̀ nǹkan tó bá òun mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe òun ṣe bó máa ń pariwo ṣe báwọn tiẹ̀ máa ń fámìlì ẹ̀ máa ń gbé àwọn ọmọlọ́mọ ṣépè wọ́n lè fi ọmọlọ́mọ ṣépè mọ́ ń sìn dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì tó wà lọ́wọ́ Wùmí wọn bí dá kó ṣí ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń support ẹ̀ kó fi hàn wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe fi hàn yìí kó lè fi hàn wọ́n dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì kún ọwọ́ ẹ̀ náà ibi tó ti ń sọ fún pé mẹ́rin márùn-ún ṣé tí ò bá sọ báwo la ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ìtorí ikú ló ṣe ní
Ṣé ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀?
Ogún ló ṣe ní.
Ẹdúró ṣe ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ní tó yẹ ní NIN 5.
Ṣé láyà ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà? Ṣebí láyà sọ pé ṣó ti dáhùn?
Kò dáhùn.
Ṣó sọ̀rọ̀ ni?
Kí ló yẹ tí kò yẹ dáhùn?
Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n comment section dá wáyé téèyàn kan ṣe wáyé tóun ṣe máa ní lọ́yà ṣàṣọpọ̀ òun sọ pé ó ní wáyé tó yí àwọn èèyàn tí ò ṣe béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní kó sọ pé yes or no ẹbìrì pé ṣé Wùmí ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní NIN 5 ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní kó wá sọ yes or no it's a simple question now tí agbẹjọ́rò tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan tóun rí leléyìí tó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹni tó dẹ̀ accuse tó wá sọ pé màá sue ẹ so máa ò ní láti sue ó ní jẹ́ òní mo ní jẹ́ mo ní wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé òní o bọ̀ wá sue ẹ. iṣẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá NIN 5 tó ní ló fi pa Mohbad ni náà fi pa Mohbad ni bóyá nǹkan tó fi pa Mohbad ni ẹni ẹ ẹ mọ̀ bí DNA tí wọ́n ṣe bí ẹ tó dọ̀rọ̀ DNA ló jẹ́ kí Mohbad kú ni ẹ mọ̀ bí ajá yẹn náà ń jà tó mọ Mohbad fi kú ni ẹ mọ̀ bí ogun náà ń jà sí tí Mohbad fi kú ni èèyàn sọ pé I will end your career àbí ṣé spending ò sọ ni I will end your career tí wọ́n bá ti àbí ẹ mọ̀ accessories ó sọ nǹkan tó kọ́.
I will end your career kò mọ DNA o irú yẹn sìn.
Baba, I'm listing things that could have been associated to the death of Mohbad. Ìkọ́ tó lè ṣokùnfà ikú ni mò ń sọ. DNA could be one of it. It could be a motive. Lawyer ti sọ. Ogun tó ń jà sí could be a motive.
Billion, Baba. Wait. See. DNA. NIN. Ogun. Another different case.
No, Baba, Sherry X fún yín. When
it's the same court, nothing jadu kini now.
Baba,
that's another case, Abi.
Any suru is a different case, but it's still, I'm telling you that it is an intertwined matter. Tó bá gba judgment tó bá ṣe DNA tán, tó bá ní pé ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe ọmọ Mohbad, right? A máa mú document yẹn. Sherry mo ò fẹ́ fẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni òun ló mọ̀ nǹkan tó fi lọ kọ́ ó ní nǹkan tó kọ sí pépà náà gbogbo pépà tó kọ sí kọ́ọ̀tì ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ nǹkan tó kọ sílẹ̀ náà.
You are right.
Bàbá mo sọ fún mi pé èèyàn kan kọ sínú ẹni sùn bàbá nǹkan tó kọ sínú lẹ́tà yẹn ló ń jẹ́ kó máa drag ọmọ yẹn sẹ́ ọmọ tẹ̀ ń sọ ọmọ tẹ̀ ń sọ pé nǹkan tó fún wa rẹ̀ kọ́.
Wọ́n drag wàhálà tí wọ́n look different courts nìyẹn wà bí now what we want.
Bobo is confused. I'm not understanding this guy again. Only in continue me for what I for the court. Bobo is on dojú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí rú. On da rumor veron lọ́wọ́. Only continue me for what I for the court. Only this doesn't drag yẹn. On dojú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí rú. Because me, I'm not understanding him again. Kí ni nǹkan tí ìwọ Báyọ̀ tó sọ pé ó ní dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì lọ́wọ́? Only you show document. Talo were on this show the other day that Veron was hosting this show. What are the documents? Tí Bayo gbéjáde tó lóun show fún wọn. Irú document wo nìyẹn? Is it a certified true copy document tó show fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀? Because I don't know, on this video, ẹ tẹ́ mi play yìí, bóyá mo dẹ̀ tí débẹ̀ ni I don't know. But it's a very short clip. Ibi tó kọ̀ọ̀kan mi níbi tó ti ń àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn ló fọ́ ní sẹ́mi. Because to me it's just like pé kàn ń ṣe kíní. So, but ọ̀rọ̀ ètò wa ń sọ ń sìn. Now, AI document. On AI document ni. Suzy. On AI document ni. Gbogbo èwo tún ní AI document. ChatGPT àbí. Because ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ti confuse me. Ó ní nǹkan tó kọ sílẹ̀. Because I'm not getting is it different from the corona inquest of everything we read in the CTC? Because I'm not getting it. So kò jẹ́ pé kò yé wa mọ́ òun ló ní gbogbo document yìí lọ́wọ́. Then you should come out and read the document for us. Ó ní nǹkan tí ó kọ ní court ó yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tó ń sọ online. Then you should come out and come and read this document to the populace. Let us see what is in the document. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Since it's a certified true copy, then bring it out to the public space. Ó lóun show bí I don't know maybe this document òun sọ iná ló show. Ẹjọ́ ń bẹ lọ́wọ́.
Ṣẹ́ni nígbà tó débi tó.
You see this justice for Mohbad there? You get the way them go do your brain. If you are not strong mentally, you go just say you dey follow them go this side. You go follow them come this side. You go just follow them they go. But you have to be very, very, very strong mentally before you can understand it. See, there are so many Arabus. Irodeko. Ṣé nínú Arabu yẹn náà àwọn òótọ́ kankan náà wà ń bẹ o. You understand? Àwọn Yorùbá ní ó jọ gàté kò jọ gàté. Wọ́n ní ó fi ẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì ó fi tìró. Sometimes there are some little truths nínú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kankan. But the basic thing is that èyí tó pọ̀ jù nínú gbogbo kíní wọ̀nyẹn irọ́ ló pọ̀ jù ń bẹ. And there is something mo máa ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn all the time, yeah? If you have any proof, if you have any truth in your hand, má gbé truth yẹn má gbé sínú cupboard. Má gbé truth yẹn má gbé pamọ́. Exactly 5 and 2. Má gbé truth yẹn má gbé pamọ́. come out to the public. Tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé it won't hamper any investigation. Tó jẹ́ pé the public can be aware of it. Then come to the public and let the public be in the know. This thing is like this. Kì í ṣe kẹ́ni kọ́kọ́ máa wá ta, kọ́kọ́ máa wá sọ̀rọ̀, òun ní kinní kan lá. Ó ti pẹ́ tá a ti gbọ́. I get evidence for am. Evidence at the end of the day kò sí nǹkankan. So if you have any document, any written stuff with you, bring it out to the public. Let us see it. Let us know. Sure, you understand? Let us see it. If it is a stamp, certified true copy, then we can know. We will know it's from the court. We will know everything is from the court. Yes, then we can be able to know, okay, yes, you are right, you are wrong, you are right. But not by talking. Not be saying that we just talk. We don't tire for talk. You see all this talk, you know, now you're going to talk it and say, what if now because of the NIN, make them go buy Mohbad, Supreme Iron Lady. Say now NIN, go make them buy. Why would they buy Mohbad because of it? Sometimes I just get confused with a lot of all of these narrations and narratives. We should be saying NIN, make them go buy Mohbad again. How does the NIN correlate to waiting day on ground? NIN, they go make them buy. That means we don't see evidence now. Why we they look for evidence all this way? We don't see evidence now. FBI don't help us get not the evidence we look for. We've been on this case now going to 3 years. In the next 3.5 months, it's going to be 3 years. And we're all looking for evidence, no evidence that we've seen. So since somebody an FBI now don't detect one evidence for us, then let's ride with that. He said now, because of N9, make them go buy Mohbad. And then let's see what's going on. Because sometimes, it's always good when you talk, but when you were talking, you have to be very logical. You have to be very, very logical. Not say you just want to talk for talking's sake. Saying now because of N9, they go buy Mohbad. Well, which one can be that one? How many narratives are we going to be listening to on this? How many narratives? How many narratives?
Òun nǹkan tó ń ṣe òun ṣe bó máa ń pariwo ṣe báwọn tiẹ̀ máa ń fámìlì máa ń gbé àwọn ọmọlọ́mọ ṣépè wọ́n lè fi ọmọlọ́mọ ṣépè mọ́ ń sìn dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì tó wà lọ́wọ́ Wùmí wọn bí dá kó ṣí ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń support ẹ̀ kó fi hàn wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe fi hàn yìí kó lè fi hàn wọ́n dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì kún ọwọ́ ẹ̀ náà ibi tó ti ń sọ fún pé mẹ́rin márùn-ún ṣé tó bá sọ báwo la ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá ìtorí ikú ló ṣe ní báwo la ṣe bóyá ogún ló ṣe ní.
Ẹ dúró ṣe ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó yẹ ní NIN márùn-ún.
Ṣé láyà ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà ṣebí láyà sọ pé ṣó ti dáhùn ni.
Kò dáhùn.
Ṣó sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
Kí ló yẹ tó kò yẹ dáhùn.
Ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n comment section dá wáyé téèyàn kan ṣe wáyé tóun ṣe máa ní láyà ṣàṣọpọ̀ òun sọ pé ó ní wáyé tí àwọn èèyàn tí ò ṣe béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní kó sọ pé yes or no. Ẹ béèrè pé ṣé Wùmí ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní NIN mẹ́rin márùn-ún ṣé lóòótọ́ ló ní kó wá sọ yes or no. It's a simple question now. Tí agbẹjọ́rò tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé nǹkan tóun rí leléyìí tó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹni tó dẹ̀ accuse tó wá sọ pé màá sue ẹ so máa ò ní láti sue o ò ní jẹ́ òní mo ní jẹ́ mo ní wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pé òní o bọ̀ wá sue ẹ. Ṣé mo bóyá NIN márùn tó ní ló fi pa Mohbad ni náà fi pa Mohbad ni bóyá nǹkan tó fi pa Mohbad ni ẹni ẹ mọ̀ bóyá DNA tí wọ́n ṣe bóyá tó dọ̀rọ̀ DNA ló jẹ́ kí Mohbad kú ni ẹ mọ̀ bóyá jà iná ń jà tó mọ Mohbad fi kú ni ẹ mọ̀ bí ogun náà ń jà sí tí Mohbad fi kú ni èèyàn sọ pé I will end your career àbí ṣé spend ò sọ ni I will end your career. Tí wọ́n bá ti àbí ẹ mọ̀ accessories ó sọ nǹkan tó pa.
Ọmọ bíi which one dey make you dey laugh?
Ìpàlà ṣe fẹ́ mú.
Ṣé na the NIN na which one dey make you dey laugh? Policy. Which one you dey laugh? Is that the NIN issue? Me, I'm trying to understand something that Bayo is saying, so but I'm not getting clarity in that. He said Wumi had some documents in her hand that was given, I think, in court, that she's not displaying those documents. And he said he himself displayed his own document that he had with him. Okay, every word of this. His own document that he had with him. But the document he has with him, that is what I'm asking. I don't know, maybe it's a certified true copy document. I've been now say we don't do this for maybe say different thing with the C. They could just go bring one thing, something, say anything, then they bring for us. But if this one with him is a certified true copy and is stamped and we can attest to it that it's a true copy, then he should bring it to the public, make we see him. But he's saying now that he showed the world the stuff. So for me, I never see him. But please, if you are here and you are on Veron show that day, and Bayo was showing those documents as he said here, please forward this show to me, please and please. I really want to listen and see whatever thing is in those documents. Because according to him now, there has been like about 2-3 stuff is pointing to here now. He said, nah, here now, pi mubad, no be DNA, no be, there are just so many things. So the truth is, let us see what is in that. So then we can be able to, dissect it and look at it holistically. You understand? Holistically. So because we don't know, according to him. And now, so let's see what his own narrative is. So exactly, NIN is like a social security number, yeah? So, I myself was, when the lawyer Ogungbe, when he said that word that day, I was doing my show here and I was like, okay, how will a barrister, be making such utterances on the public, on a live or broadcast, and you're saying things like that, because me, I was feeling like it's at the detriment of the case, like for you to be saying that in your, like so and so, this case is still in court. But I had Wumi sue him and Ekanta sue Wumi. So they are still on the suing and suee. They are still suing one another for now. But my own point is that when Bayo is saying here now that there are some documents with Wumi that is not showing, and he himself has some documents. Which document did for Bayo add that is saying that because of NIN? Okay, TikTok narrative. Okay, now TikTok narrative. Because I truly, sincerely, I just really want to know, because I'm curious though, that which document is with him that is saying all of this thing. You understand? So that we can all look at it holistically and see for ourselves. Comrade Mose, welcome on board. How are you doing, Baba?
Yeah. Good evening, bro. Good evening.
It's been 3 days. It's been 3 days.
3 days, moving up and down.
You hear your brother, so now
yes.
Now he say na 5 NIN now 5.
Okay, Supervibez. Okay, Supervibez.
I do with you, Baba.
Good
I do
evening.
with you.
Good evening.
Good evening, Baba. Go ahead.
And I greet everybody on the comment section and those ones on the panelists. You see, Bayo was trying to make a point, but he doesn't know how to drive his point and how to arrive at his destination. He doesn't know how to drive his argument, and that was what was killing Bayo. Now I am going to help Bayo, but before I help Bayo, I will tell you that Aloba in Mohbad case has a very good and clean case, but he doesn't have good and smart lawyers. The day he is able to solve the problem of a very good, the day he is able to solve the problem of a very good, rugged, smart, and intelligent lawyer, is going to overcome most of his problems.
Comrade Mose, please hold on for 1 second. Comrade Mose, please hold on for 1 second.
Sir?
Somebody, who is this Awolowo? You know what you just said now? The Awolowo is attacking me, saying, Supervibez will not agree with you.
Okay, Supervibez.
Somebody is making a point.
Supervibez. Let's assume that is Awolowo's opinion. Opinion.
Yeah, okay,
so that we will not drag issue. Let's assume that is his opinion. Okay, so let me help Bayo. This is what Bayo is trying to bring up. And I'm going to use one analogy to explain, to help Bayo out. When I was in Lagos, that was when they were doing BVN registration. So when I did my BVN registration, it was my Lagos address that was on my BVN. Are you getting me? When I left the country, they said all of us that are outside the country, we should register our address under diaspora accounts. So First Bank created a department. They call it diaspora accounts. So all of you that are outside the country, you have to update your record under diaspora accounts. So I updated my record, and the address on that First Bank is now an address that is outside the country. Are you getting it? Now, when I left abroad and returned back home, I was doing a transaction one day, and they now said they can't continue with the transaction. I said, why? They said my address is invalid. I said, what do they mean by my address is invalid? They said because my address is bearing a foreign address while I want to do a transaction in Nigeria. Are you getting my explanation? So I asked them, what do I do? They said I have to go and sue an affidavit, attach my identity card of change of address, and submit it to First Bank. Do you see the reason why I am updating my address? Because I moved from one country to another, and I have to go and sue an affidavit, attach my ID card to update my address. Now, in the case of what Bayo was saying, this lady had multiple NIM. Are you getting me, sir? Okay. Let me be clear that you understand the analogy that I use. The reason and the motive of changing my address has been established, right? That I moved from one country to another. Fantastic. That is the motive of my changing my address. Now, in the case of Bayo, this lady has multiple NIM. Are you getting it? Why is she having multiple NIM? Why? What is the reason? What is the motive? There must be a reason why she's having multiple NIM. Supervibez, having multiple NIM is possible if you have a change of name. You have to update your NIM record. So, if I change my name from so name to another name, I have to go.
For example, if somebody did the NIN when they are not married.
Married, fantastic. Yeah. And you are now married and you have a change of name. If you want to update your record in NIM, you have to go and bring an affidavit. You have to go and bring a publication in the national newspaper. Are you getting what I'm saying? To prove the reason for change of your name on your NIM. So what Bayo was trying to explain that is not is been unable to explain himself.
Well, sorry, Comrade Moses. Yes, the number will still be the same number.
The same number
that will change.
Yes, okay, the name will change. So now this lady has multiple NIM. Why did she have multiple NIM? Are you getting what I'm saying? So there is a possibility that when they were trying to file for possession of the late singer's property, the courts could be asking her to prove that she's the legitimate wife of the deceased. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, if she goes to sue affidavit in court, you have to validate and substantiate the affidavit that you are doing in court. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you say Mrs. Omowumi Aloba, you must bring an identity that will prove that you are Mrs. Omowumi Aloba. So she has to go back to NIM to go and change her NIM to substantiate the affidavit she's doing in court.
Comrade Mose,
Yes, sir.
Mose,
Sir.
I like your presentation and analogy. I love it very well. But let me ask you a question. Should we now say that probably she already has in her possession her own NIN, probably before she and Mohbad get entangled?
Okay, fantastic question.
The way your analogy is going now.
Okay, Supervibez, fantastic question. So the assignment the lawyer need to do is to actually verify the particular time and date and period when the change in the NIM name was done. So if the time the NIM name change was done correlates with the time they file an affidavit for change of name and correlate with the time that they file for possession of the late deceased property, then the lawyer has a case and the lady is possibly going to find herself in a very big mess. So that is what Bayo was trying to prove and establish, that he doesn't know how to explain himself.
Okay, Comrade Mose, God bless you, Baba. Please, can you give me 1 second here? There is a lady here. She said she has gone through the process. She said she would like to explain it to you.
Okay, let her explain, but I have just explained what I know.
Exactly. No. She's just trying to say that she gone through the process too. So maybe you should hear her out. Then let's see. Or Madam Bumi, please, you can go ahead, please.
Hello, good evening, Supervibez. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, Mama. Go ahead.
Thank you. It was after my mom died in 2020, and she made me a next of kin, and I went to the probate to get letter of administration. When I got there, my name, in Africa, in Nigeria, we always have like 2 or 3 names, or let me say 2 names: our surname, family name, and 2 other names. Let's assume that the surname, I don't want to say my full name here. Let's assume that my surname is A, my first name is B, then my middle name is C. So I arranged it as ABC, but when my mom was filling in the next of kin form, she arranged it as ACB. I hope you understand.
Let me hold on, ma. Let's say, for example, your name is Oluwabumi Adeshoga Ipetedo, and during the time as your mom is filling out the form, your mom put Ipeshoga Adeshoga Oluwabumi.
Thank you. That was what happened. Right? Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the surname was constant, just the middle name and the first name was the position changed. So when I wanted to get this, I was told by the probate that what I have on my NIN is quite different from what is in the next of kin. That I have to go and do an affidavit and change my NIN identity. Now, not the NIN, not the PIN, no, not the NIN number. So when I got to the NIN office, I was told to go and pay, I think it was 500 naira then in 2021 to there is this thing that federal government always, is it remit or something like that we should pay. And when I paid the remitter, thank you, remitter, I went to pay that money, and when I got to the NIN office, they did a new set of biometrics for me. Although I have the...
Hold on, like they redo the process from beginning for you.
No, they didn't. To be sure that I was the owner, I went there with the old NIN slip.
Okay, like your fingerprint and everything.
Yes, and another they took another photo. I did another fake fingerprint, and when I went back to collect it, it still carried the same NIN number. The name was changed.
The same NIM number, the same name, but different arrangements.
Exactly.
Okay.
Actually, I actually wanted to do two things. Then I told the officer that I would like to change to my marital name, because then I was using my father's name. So I wanted to use two stones to kill one bird. That let me change from my maiden name to my marital name, then rearrange the names. And the officer said no, I have to do one first. Then I have to come back. Because if I'm changing and doing that it will not work. The system will not accept it. So then it was, I think after 2 years or so, that I went back. No, after 1 year to do the change of name on my NIN, and it still carried the same number. So the number, the reason being that the number is already linked to my account, BVN, just like BVN. If you have an international passport, the new one they are doing now, e-passport, your NIN will be on your passport. So you cannot have two NIN. So let's assume maybe the one they are saying is maybe they have access to my maiden name NIN, or before the name arrangements was done. I hope you understand. The one I had before I rearranged the name, and the one that I had the one that's my hold on please. Hold on, I don't want to forget my line of thoughts. Maybe if someone, let's assume Supervibez have access to the two old ones I have, and you now come online and tell me that I have 3 different NIN. I hope you understand what I'm saying. The machine will not give you 2 different numbers. No, it will not. That's the point I'm trying to make here.
Okay, Madam Bumi, sorry, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, what you're saying now is that probably what the barrister is trying to say is that it's one NIN but different names, right?
That's what the barrister was saying.
I don't know what no, that was not what he said though. He said 2 NIN numbers. He mentioned number. Go and listen very well to that thing he did with immunizer. He mentioned numbers. And that was when Omo came out and said that I would provide the two different NIN numbers. Those who know the meaning of NIN, national identification number. Ogungbe cannot, he has made a mistake and he must answer to the call, because NIN, the full meaning is national identity number. He said he has 5 different NIN, meaning 5 different national identification number. That's how the law will interpret it. He said number. That's why he should have said names, not NIN.
But Madam Bumi, let me ask you a question, Mama. Is it possible for an individual citizen to be in possession of different NIN?
That's what I'm saying. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
Supervise.
Supervise. I'm not
Supervise.
You want local.
Madam Bumi, please supervise. Let's hear from Comrade Moses.
Supervise. Jẹ́ kí n sọ kankan fún ẹ. In the country where we are today, nobody can guarantee that something is not possible based on the motive at which you want to achieve what you want to achieve. I cannot guarantee that having 2, 3 NIM is not possible until when I go to Nigeria immigration, which is the parent body of Nigeria Identity Management Agency, you understand, to verify. And there is nothing that is not possible through the back door in our country today, depending on the reason and the motive at which you want to do it. Do you know that there are some people that has 2, 3 different international passports with different names? So as you've said, I'm not going to dispute the lawyer. Let the lawyer prove himself. and let nobody say something is possible, another one is not possible. That's my own submission.
God bless you, Comrade Mose. But Naimoli is trying to say something different from what you're saying. Naimoli is saying that what the barrister said was that the NIN number is one, but with different names.
That's what I just that was what I explained. That what I heard the barrister said was there is a particular NIM that is bearing Aloba. That was what I heard. And that was what I just explained. That if you have a motive to submit an identity for a purpose.
Mark, please stop this and drop a bit.
Okay.
Okay, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
I was unmuted now before. Okay, so page 14. I said, where they go read the barrister's feedback, the barrister's clap back. You know, those sweet clap back. Page 14.
Naimoli, please be modest. Be modest, please. No.
I am modest.
Please.
It's a clap back now. Clap back means a response. Please.
Yeah, go ahead. Please.
A clap back in block letters. Now, he stated that, according to what he was stating, he said 4 of the NIN, National Identification Number, 4 of them, that's the ID, bears Adebanjo. The 5th one bears Aloba. And the 5 national ID belonging to, you know, the 5 of them, right, have the same number. Now, when they searched the number of the one on Aloba, on NIMC, that's the Nigeria Immigration Council, when you go on internet there, like you want to search, you can search your NIN digits and all that to pop it out. So the one with Aloba, they typed it on NIMC. And when they typed it, instead of Aloba to come up on the system, it is Adebanjo that came out from the system. And they said they have written to the NIMC and NIN company that they should investigate it and deal with whatever it is. He did there. Whatever, council, permission.
So supervise.
Please, are you saying
that is page 14? Page 14. I'm not here to argue.
Are you saying, hold on, please. Are you saying I can log into NIMC website now to put in someone's NIN and it will bring out the person's name? Is that what you are trying to say? That anybody can have access to that information? Because that's what you just said. Google said they did.
Go and read page 14. I don't have business. I'm done talking. Go read page 14.
You don't have you are always so rude.
Don't say what did you say?
So supervise. They never received it. Supervise.
Yeah,
so supervise. In line with what we were discussing, you can see that the lady that just came up now.
Comrade Moses,
Sir?
do you want me to play the interview of?
Thank you.
Let's see. Calm down now, madam. Calm down, madam.
Madam,
Calm down now, madam. Calm down now. Madam, calm down now.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Madam, please, calm down.
Madam,
listen to the audio.
Yes, calm down. See, we are doing a discussion here.
Yes.
Supervise.
Yes,
Me, I don't engage in chorus discussions.
No, I'm only saying.
Madam, calm down now. Madam, calm down.
Get the information.
Madam, calm down. Madam, calm down.
Madam Bumi, please.
Madam, calm down now. Nobody is arguing with you. Supervise. See,
Can I quickly say something?
Please, 1 minute. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Supervise, let me tell you something. If there is somebody among us that has a verified document, I will go by the verified document, not a verbal interview. If she says she has a verified CTC legal document with her and she's reading based on what is documented on paper. That is what I will logically go by, not a verbal interview. So if you want to go by the interview, fantastic, you can go by it. But my own argument is going to be based on a written document that is legal, that is proven, that is stamped. And this lady just explained, I was not there. She has the document with her, and she just read it, and she just explained what was written in the document, that the NIM number is same, but 4 names were same, and one particular name was different. And my explanation that I did before was exactly in line with what this lady have said. It is based on the motive at which they went and do a change of name on the NIM for the purpose to achieve whatever they want to achieve. So for me, that's my own submission, that's my own understanding, and that's my own explanation.
Before you drop, I want to quickly say something. Sorry, and I will
God
drop
bless you,
shortly.
comrade. No, comrade Moses is not dropping. He's
Okay,
here.
I will soon drop. I need to sleep. I get work.
All right.
No, I know get. I be your sorry. So I wanted to say something. Now, when the barrister Ogungbe was making his submission, now NIN is a means of identification. It does not actually just correlate with number. So when they are coming with that narrative of, hey, he said the numbers are different. Now, he still said it. He said 4 are the same. One of the NIN is different. It's not left for you to use your own brain to think whatever you want to think. It's just the same way of speaking about passport. Now, I submit, maybe the person submits 4 different passports. Does that mean it is your passport photograph? Under international passports, you have a number there, which is what identifies with you, with your profile, your name, and all that. When this, what's his name? Barrister Ogungbe made that statement, NIN is a means of identification. If you see forms that they fill, they will tell you bring different types of identification, either your driver's license, your passport, or NIN. So when they tell you NIN is an identification. So if it's saying that you have different identification, 4 are carrying a certain name, 1 is not carrying one name. You are now going about saying, oh, he has to prove that the numbers are different. He has explained it, and he broke it down in page 14 of his clap back. So why are we now going on? He said this verbally. He has given you that, and he has his evidences that we used to still counter. So egbe lo court, only pay egbe on lo court. Teba fair. He has other things he will fight with. He has the document, like the papers or whatever that was tendered. He has it with him. So have a good night rest. Go and read. I'm always reading for all you to
thank you.
Now, Supervibez.
Thank you, Nemuli.
Now,
I want to
now.
ask you a question, please. Comrade Mose.
Okay, go ahead. Ask Comrade Mose your question. Go ahead.
Comrade Mose, please. I listened to your it was your submission I listened to actually. The other now my question is this. You said you want to go by what he said, what he wrote, stamped and sealed.
What was written down?
What was written? I mean, Ogungbe, yeah. Now, are you saying that we should ignore the statements he made that triggered him being, should I call it a sue letter, being pre-action notice, being given or issued? Okay. Are you saying we should ignore that?
Okay, let me respond.
Now, please.
Okay, let me respond. Let me respond.
Please, let me land now, please.
Go on.
Now,
go on.
Because if this case goes to court, what he explained in his response does not correlate with what he said initially. That was why I was trying to tell you that you should calm down and allow Supervibez to play the audio for you to hear what he said initially.
Okay, let's hear the audio.
He wrote. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Okay, let's hear the audio.
I should play the audio, right?
Yes.
I should play it.
Blessed are the peacemaker, for their own is the kingdom of God. So let's hear
my client and the family now said, okay, Mr. Ogungbe, in order for us to clear all our doubts, let's confirm if indeed these people, everybody is here, they even have the capacity to do tissue-based DNA. They said, guess what? Because I saw the interview of the lawyer, and they were bullying those labs. In court, before I go back, in court, when he said it in court, do you know what? That was when I lost it. I told the court.
Do you want us to be playing everything, or we just need that place on that we pass forward it, right? Is it only that place, or I should continue playing everything?
Need only that place, please.
Only that place, right? Okay.
That I don't understand the meaning.
Obvious. Please continue.
Now,
I get emotional.
let me shock you. Let me shock you. I wasn't shocked. I was embarrassed. And I will tell you why I was embarrassed. Before the Aloba family decided to make inquiry, confirm, me, I was arguing with them. I was telling them, oh, need the Emma worry.
Oh, that they should not check.
You don't. The integrity of the court, the integrity of the process is already under serious public scrutiny.
Exactly. I made a video about Mohbad's royalty under email.
It's not, Jerry, this thing, see, it is karma. Karma is a bitch. That thing that happened to Mohbad will happen to everybody that is against justice for Mohbad or justice for the Aloba family. Now, I made that point clear to the court that me, as a lawyer, I told you, and Liam,
I'm looking for that.
That's the only way we can verify. We cannot verify from. I said, we've been doing it now. That's what the lawyer said. We've been doing it. I said, you have been doing it, my lord, with all due respect. In an ideal case, Mohbad is not an ideal case. Child indeed belongs to Mohbad. Because Mohbad already questioned the paternity when they were fighting on Sunday before he was murdered on Tuesday. Or if it was on Monday. Mohbad questioned the paternity from the testimony of Prime Boy at the coroner inquest under oath. So if they don't have anything they're hiding, because they are trying to shape the narrative that we are the one, if they don't have anything they're hiding, let us have a transparent DNA center. We want to know where they want to do it. Otherwise, there is no cause for alarm. I told my client, what do you say? If they don't want to, if they cannot disclose, then Mr. Ogungbe, I'm not interested in the process again. And the only thing I said is, we discontinue the process.
They said,
because, Baba.
Yeah.
Has he said it this place, or was it?
So please wait.
You see that?
So now, what Barrister Ogungbe?
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, he's saying about the last meeting is that, see, Nigerians, I don't want you to like mix this thing up. The outcome of their last meeting is that the court suggested that they should do the DNA independently at a laboratory that will not be exposed to both sides individual. So now, Barrister Ogungbe and Baba Mohbad is now saying that they are not against the. See, please, you can go and read these things. You can read it, Nigerians. Please, you can read it.
They're not against it. We want transparency.
But Mr. Aloba
and where they want to do it.
They are saying that they are not against the court, though. In as much as the court is not going to let the public know the name of the lab that they want to do it at, since the court seems to be compromised, they will like to also go and do their own too, so that whenever the court wants to go and want to bring out their own results, Mr. Aloba and Barrister Ogungbe will also bring out their own results. So Mr. Barrister Ogungbe is now saying that if the court is willing to let the public know the names and location of the lab that they want to use to carry out the DNA test independently, they are okay with it. See, Nigerians, I want you to understand, like, if the court is going to expose the name.
Last year, Baba Mohbad, Mr. Aloba, knows nothing about Mohbad property.
And that is what people need to understand. See, please listen to this part.
He knows nothing.
I'm not even trying to shame him. He's not really well educated. He doesn't even really know much about music business.
Doesn't know anything about royalty.
Son, do you all remember that Mohbad was using Wumi's mother's account to collect his salary at Malians? He did not use his father's account though. His father doesn't even know the kind of property Mohbad might have bought or had.
Wait, let me come there. Baba does not even know anything. In fact, he doesn't even know what they call royalty. He doesn't even know anything about property. It was when I got in. He now said, do you know what he said? He said, I now told him that.
As of last year, November 2025, oh.
Yes, now, when the Dubai motion was joined.
Go on.
It was when I now had a series of meetings with them. In the course of my meeting, we now discovered that there is a suit that is at the Federal High Court where they are supposed to commence trial. I asked Baba Mohbad, what is the suit? I said, I don't know. What's my own? My own is DNA. DNA, I just want to know whether it's my grandson or whether the cause of death. I was like, we need to find out. I made some calls. I'm a lawyer, for crying out loud. And I've been in this business for a while. Then I got the court process. I was the one that told them that these people have already gone behind to be claiming royalty of Mohbad as of 2024 February when they were even a suspect. And who are the people?
That is 5 months after Mohbad died, though.
4 months plus, because the calculator is 4 months.
4 months.
Why they were still being considered as suspects? When Mohbad was murdered, they were supposed to be treated as suspects. Guess what? None of the family members knew. None of the Aloba family knew that Wunmi and Adura, who were the two main suspects that were in the house when Mohbad died, they went in. Hey, without telling the Aloba family, without even telling the father of the boy. Guess what? The corona inquest was still ongoing then.
Exactly. The result was not yet out.
They had gone behind. They had gone behind to say substitute Mohbad's name for our name for us to collect royalty from Malian distributor.
Nigerians,
I was like, between me and you, I was the one that told the Aloba family that, are you sure these people are not the one that killed Mohbad? Are you sure this is not? Because how can somebody be murdered within 4 months when he's yet to be buried?
4 months.
You didn't tell the family. You didn't even explain this thing. You had gone behind. And this is a period when the paternity of the same boy is in question. You had gone behind to say you want to collect royalty. Now the Adura boy, he said he has disowned his father, or he doesn't want to relate to his father again. He joined with Wunmi to go and file a I said, because when I asked the father,
he's one of the reasons I want Loba to come on live, because I will ask him some questions. Don't worry, guys, just stay tuned. Please go on.
I was like, sir, were you the one that gave the order? He said, I didn't even know anything. He said, what, man? He said, I didn't even know anything about royalty. I said, That was when the family held a meeting. It was in that meeting they said, Mr. Ogungbe, file an application. We had already passed a family resolution for the people that are going to take care of some of the, because we heard that some of the assets of Mohbad has been sold.
Of course. Of course.
We heard on good authority that some of the assets of Mohbad has been sold.
Of course. Like, sorry,
in one of the corona
like he bought some in Liam's name. If he can buy property in Liam's name, can't they sell it?
So some of the assets have been sold. Now. So we brought an application. Now, listen, we brought an application to be joined. Okay. In the suits, we need to describe ourselves as Aloba. I asked Baba, is she Aloba? Aloba. We only did introduction. I said there's a video circulating online where you say you pay bride price. He said those interviews, he said it those times so that he's not going to generate another controversy, because he just wanted to rest. Because he knows that people.
It was more than that.
He said because that time nobody else. He said he just felt. He said now. He said he now told me. He said, Mr. Ogungbe, do you know what happened? He now explained the introduction to me. See, we did in that it was even Mohbad himself. I said, I'm not proceeding. He told
You are not passed. Let them continue.
Okay. He said he cheated on him. She cheated on him and explained the circumstances, everything. I said, are you sure? He said, yes now. He said, he didn't tell me. He mentioned 3 other people. That Mohbad mentioned 3 other people to him. He mentioned perhaps the mother, the elder sister, and one, my son. Yes. These are the guys. Mohbad told him. He said he's not lying at his age. So that was why Mohbad didn't proceed with the engagement. I said, so you didn't? He said I didn't pay bride price. They should come and show me where they gave me list and when I paid. They are showing pictures. Let them show pictures of video of where I was paying bride price. I said okay, because this girl is calling herself Aloba. Then he said, my family even have an international passport. Where she is Adebanjo. That was when we filed motion. After we filed motion, she responded. In her response, she claims she is Aloba, she's married, show pictures with this split again with her. He now filed another further affidavit. Guess what? She exhibited an NIN that has Aloba. But I can tell you on good authority that we have more than 5 NIN of Wunmi that is Adebanjo.
Wait, oh. Yeah? I never even heard this one before.
Yes, I am saying it openly so that they can listen to me. We have written
an NIN that is Aloba.
That is Aloba. And we also have several NINs.
Different.
5 different NINs.
That is Adebanjo.
On their record, that is Adebanjo. When the Aloba family sent this to me, I am saying it openly so that they can know that called Mohbad or Ile.
Yeah, I think that's where the video ended. On the one I'm playing, okay, from what can you deduce from what he's saying? He said 5 NIN. So that's like with the same name. He said with the same name Adebanjo. And he said they have, I think, one that carries Aloba. So in a nutshell, according to what Pumi was trying to explain the other time, should we say it's in the course of changing names or something?
No.
That make all these name changes?
No, that was not
it, right?
That was not what Ogungbe's statement implied. What his statement is implying now is that she has 5 different national identification numbers that carry the name Adebanjo. It's quite different from one single NIN that carries 5 different names. This thing is very simple. It's quite different. Now, having one NIN.
Hold on, Madam Bumi.
And one, my son. These are the guys. I told him. He said he's not lying at his age.
It's just towards the end of the video.
So that was why Mohbad didn't proceed with the engagement. I said, so you didn't? He said I didn't pay bride price. They should come and show me where they gave me list and when I paid. They are showing pictures. Let them show pictures of video of where I was paying bride price. I said okay, because this girl is calling herself Aloba. Then he said, my family even have an international passport. Where she is Adebanjo. That was when we filed motion. After we filed motion, she responded. In her response, she claims she is Aloba, she's married, show pictures, we dispel it again with her. She now filed another further affidavit. Guess what? She exhibited an NIN that has Aloba. But I can tell you on good authority that we have more than 5 NIN of me that is Adebanjo.
Wait, oh. Yeah? I never even heard this one before.
Yes, I am saying it openly so that you can
Comrade
listen to
Mose.
me. We have written.
Comrade Mose, what did you understand about the, like, we have 5 NIN of Wumi, that is Adebanjo, that is 5 NIN.
It's very simple. Very, very simple. From my own perspective, view, understanding, and interpretation, you can have 5 copies. You can have 5 copies of someone's NIM that is his name. Do I make a point? And you can have one NIM that is bearing a different name. The statement is very simple as ABC. It's still one NIM that has same name. The way he puts the statement is just what is at stake. And he made mention of one particular one that is Adebanjo. And I think the one particular one, that is Aloba. And I think from my own understanding, that particular one that is Aloba is the bone of contention. Are you getting what I'm saying? And from my own presentation, I've already said that if you want to file it, let's assume she wants to file a case in court when they want to do possession of Mohbad's property. Are you getting what I'm saying? You must prove that you are his wife. You cannot come to court bearing Adebanjo and you want to file a claim of somebody's property. Am I making a sense? And you are saying the person is your husband. So you have to identify yourself as the wife of the deceased. And the only way she can do that is to go to court and file an affidavit for a change of name on her NIM to bear Adebanjo. And she will take the new NIM with the affidavit, or probably maybe she did a newspaper publication, take it to file a motion in court. As simple as ABC. So the motive at which she did the change of name and filed that motion is what the lawyer needs, is what the lawyer is basing his argument on as a bone of contention. Now, it's as simple as ABC. If you want to continue to argue whether the statement is 5 NIM, 5 different names, this is my own perspective. This is my own opinion. This is my own view. This is my own understanding based on what the lawyer have said and what the lawyer is trying to prove and arrive at. Thank you very much.
Please, Mommy Shobi me, please hold on. I want to say something. Comrade Mose. Thank you. Okay, in my own case, I don't go now. People were talking now. Hold on.
Please, no cursing, please.
Nobody is cursing.
No, nobody is cursing anybody. Why are we cursing? If you don't curse me, I'm not going to curse you.
I don't want. Please, Comrade Mose. In my own case, I have one NIN with 3. No, I have 3 different. I have 3 different names, 3 different slips with me now. I have 3 different slips, but one NIN. But this man is saying she has several NINs, but one name Adebanjo. He said 5 NINs, one name Adebanjo. So there is a difference. She's now saying different numbers, one name. And please, I want to make a correction. When I joined my husband here in Germany on family reunion visa, the passport I did, even after I got married, then I've not changed my name to my marital name. it was the same passport that I used to apply for visa, and I entered Germany without changing my maiden name to my marital name. So changing of name does not, if you don't bear your husband's name, that does not disturb your right from getting what you are supposed to get.
Sorry, excuse around.
That's the point. Please, I want to correct that, please.
Yeah, it may go out because me too. The same thing happened to me. Even up till now, I'm still bearing my media name. Mo, I did not change it. I have my wedding certificates. Likewise, like she has her own traditional, because when you do traditional burying as a background, she'll have her own certificates to prove it. So that is not even something for you to say, oh, because I want the property, I have to use this, shaking it. But Supervibez, if you replay that Kilorukwe, what Ogungbe said, he said she has one. He mentioned one with one last name, and she said, I can tell you on good authority, she has 5 others. NIN. That's the way he put it, though. 5 others. Like Modakwe, Sister Bumi said the other time, it's different when you said she has one NIN with different names. That is a different case. But he specifically said she has one with one last name, and on good authority, he even said on good authority, she has 5 others. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, we are not, yes, we might think differently on certain things in some situation. Of course, my answer will not be your answer. It's just like when we go in the exam hall and they give us the same question. The way I'm going to put my own answers down will be a different way. It now depends on whoever is going to mark it to see, oh, okay, this one is closer to, this one is not even near, so it's different. But the point there is, I don't like it when we see, and this is the problem that I have in this J4N. I don't like it when we see white and we are calling it black. And this is the problem that God most, up till now, that there are some things that cannot be corrected. Had it been some truth has been said from the beginning, we won't have all the problems that we have now. But because there are so many lies from the beginning, I'm telling you, even if Mohbad rise today and said, oh, this is what happened, they will tell you Mohbad has compromised. That is how deep some lies. Sure, you understand? So, well, whatever discussion we are having here, we are just having it. When Ogungbe gets to court, even with his response, because your response, right, is not factual. Supervibez, if I give you a pre-action based on what you said about me, if you are going to respond that, okay, I'm not going to apologize to you, based on what will you say? Is it based on what I said about you, or what other people said about what other people said? You understand what I'm saying? Ogungbe is coming out with 22 pages with narrative, TikTok narrative. They said, he said, that one said. But Omowumi gave you a pre-action notice based on what you said directly about her. She's not saying whatever anybody. She did not even mention the other guy that was on the interview with him. He said what you said about me. But when you're going to do your, I'm not going to, say I'm sorry due to Prime Boy said, that one said, this one said, Corona Inquest said, Kinikon said.
Oh, they're paging overhead.
Oh, yeah. So it will figure it out.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mama. Comrade Mose, can we have you now? Comrade Mose, are you there?
Supervibez, thank you very much. Like I said, um, there's something that we call differential equation in engineering mathematics, and in differential equations has different formulas that you can use to solve that particular mathematics. You can use thermodynamics, you can use hydraulics, you can use locomotive to solve a differential equation engineering mathematics. So my response would be that Bumi addressed the statement or the speech from our own perspective, and Fearless addressed the speech of the lawyer from our own perspective, and I have addressed the speech of the lawyer from my perspective, and I was able to support my perspective and my explanation with an analogy that has happened to me in particular. And I've expatiated by saying, if you by any means have a change of name, there must be a reason why you did the change of name. I am not in support of anybody, but I am dissecting the statement the way it is. And I move forward to say, if truly, as the lawyer said, that they filed a motion in court to claim the deceased property, in a layman understanding, Supervibez, if I am your wife and I want to claim your property in court, if I want to file a motion, there is a possibility, from my perspective and understanding, that I have to file. If I have to file as your wife, I must be able to prove that I am your wife. And there's a possibility the court might be asking them for something to prove, so that it will not be that somebody else is trying to claim another person's property. Especially in a situation where there is no court marriage, where the court issues a legal certificate of marriage to you. I don't know if you are getting my explanation.
Comrade Mose, can I comment?
This is my own explanation now.
What you are saying
This
is right.
This is my own explanation.
Let him finish, then you will now.
This is my own.
Making it to be boring now.
No. Let him. That is how he normally
have a conversation.
That is how he used to explain
Let's
himself.
I just want to.
Okay, go on.
Thank you for that honor.
Let him finish. Allow him to finish. Hold on, Madam. Comrade Mose, please finish.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Supervibez, in a layman understanding, the court might be trying as much as possible, in other words, to also be sure that it's not someone else that is filing for possession of another man's property. And they can now say, please, can you identify yourself as the wife of the deceased? That could be the reason why there is a reason for a change of name on the NIN to reflect Aloba for easy filing of their case in court. So this is a layman understanding, and from someone's perspective, view, and so another person can also have his own perspective, his or her own perspective reason and opinion. So it's now left for the lawyer as claim to prove what he has claimed, in court. So I think that's all what I can say.
Thank you. Please, you mentioned something the other time about proof of marriage, because you kept kneeling on the point that she might need the change of name to prove her married to Mohbad. Okay, now if you say that is okay, some people do that. But now let me tell you, when I was talking the other time, I made mention of me using my maiden name. My passport was carrying my maiden name when I applied for family reunion visa to join my husband in Deutschland, in Germany, and the visa was granted. I went with my marriage certificate, registry, this blue one that they give us at the registry. Now, despite part of the requirements they wrote on the website was, anybody can check you must have a proof of marriage. They wrote marriage certificate separate. Now, proof of marriage, under it, they now said photo, family photo, because I wanted to join my husband with my 2 children. Photo of our engagement. That's the proof they required. The picture of my engagement and a picture that shows me, my husband, that features me, my husband, and our 2 children.
With your marriage certificate?
Marriage certificates different. They did not put them in the same category.
Okay.
But they required a picture of our engagement. And another picture that shows myself, my husband, and our 2 children. Do you understand? So now, I'm trying to let you know that marriage certificates sometimes may not be enough. You will need additional proof. Because these embassies, they know that people go, they just arrange one certificate somewhere, they just sign. It's Nigerians like us now that are issuing the marriage certificates. If you give them maybe 100K, now before you know it, the certificates will come out, and they think that's the proof that you are married. You may not even be married. I don't know, maybe get what I'm trying, but because my husband was already here in Germany, they required a proof that we got married in Nigeria customarily, and on the form, nothing like church wedding. They wrote Islamic marriage or customary marriage. Which one did we do? I had to tick under. I had to tick under customary marriage. Then I had to bring a proof of that.
Okay, so which proof did you present? Which proof did you present?
Pictures now, seriously, pictures.
So you didn't present your marriage certificate.
I said I presented it. You don't understand.
You have answered my question now. With your marriage certificate.
I was trying to let you know that she does not need the change of name to prove her marriage. My passport still carries my name.
You are not in the position. No, you are not in the position to prove that. Because you are not
need
the
to
court
change
of
your name. The point, ask anybody.
I'm not going to agree with
ask
you
anybody.
on that.
Ask anybody.
Madam Bumi,
No, I'm not going to agree with you on that.
Madam Bumi,
I have a case.
You won't be the determinant factor.
You are not going to be the
You won't be the one to determine.
Supervibez. What I'm trying to tell you is that you
needed?
don't need to
Supervibez.
hold on. You don't need to change your name to your husband's name before you prove that you are married to him. Some people, it is an arrangement between them that they don't.
But you have to show that you are married to him.
Yes, what I'm trying to say is
and there is no marriage certificate. And in a situation where there is no marriage certificate, how do you want to tell the courts that you are married to that person, that you are the wife?
If you present a picture, so you are not yet married.
In a court of law.
If you present a picture, so are you telling me that customer marriage is not accepted by the court of law? If I present where my husband is seated in between my mother-in-law and father-in-law, myself, I see a picture is showing us 2 of us sitting down as couple. The 2 families, the picture is there. So that's not a proof enough that something has been done.
I don't argue. So
No, Madam Bumi,
thank
I
you for
think
your
in the court of
submission.
law, yeah. I think in the court of law, to my own this thing, I think if they are asking for things like that, they just wanted to know if both parties are married.
Yes.
And what they are going to ask is your wedding certificate. You understand? And they might actually ask for the family, picture.
Exactly.
Something
It's like you don't understand.
understand?
I'm not
Now,
ruling
let me
out
tell you
my
something,
wedding
Madam
certificate.
Do you know that?
Supervibez,
Wedding
even if you are
certificate. No,
filing,
wait, hold on.
Supervibez, even if you are
Hold on.
filing
I'm
for
not ruling
divorce
out wedding
in court,
certificate. Though.
they will ask
I'm
you
talking
for the
about
birth
customary
certificate of your
marriage.
child and your marriage certificate. Your birth certificate, the birth certificate of your children, and your marriage certificate. In fact, some court will ask you to go and do notary public on them before bringing them.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
Comrade Moses, it's like
You're,
you've not.
you're absolutely spot on.
No, supervise. It's like you don't really understand my point here.
okay,
Marriage
let's
certificate
say
is important, separate, but they will require an additional proof. I'm not talking about. I was trying to let you know that in my own case, they put marriage certificate separate. Let's assume it is number 3, number 4. Proof of marriage as ticked in the form. If I ticked Islamic marriage, that form in German family union visa, they gave us two options. Either you tick customary or Islamic marriage. Do you understand? If you tick Islamic marriage, that means you will show a picture of your nikah. If you tick customary marriage, a proof of your traditional marriage. What if I tell you that I did not even take my what's it called, my church wedding certificate there? So church wedding pictures. I only went there with the photo of the customary marriage we did. I'm trying to tell you that sometimes they require additional proof. Marriage certificate can be forged.
But in your own case, marriage
They
certificate
required
can be
additional
forged.
proof
But in your
because
own
marriage
case,
certificate is
but in your
now
own case
being
is
arranged.
marriage. Your own case is
Are you
marriage
understanding? Do you
reunion.
understand me now, supervise? Because
Your
they
own
know
case,
that Nigerians
your own
now
case,
forge marriage
your own case is
certificates.
marriage. Your own
They
case is
needed
Okay, but let me
marriage
tell you
picture.
reunion.
something. Comrade Musa, please, 1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
Madam Bumi, do you know that in the Nigeria settings, yeah? I'm sure you will know this ones very well. There are people that, when they want to do school, let me speak Yoruba. Don't have shaking it for share you understand. Don't have share school for you understand that. Come on, I hope you understand the reason why I'm speaking Yoruba. Kí ẹni yìí àti ẹni yìí kàn jọ papọ̀, you understand? Wọ́n ṣọkọ àti ìyàwó. But just for that sole purpose of
Yeah, I know that arrangement, Supervibez. But the one I'm talking
Don't
about,
speak English on that one.
yeah, no, I'm not talking about. The one I'm talking about is that my husband has been living in Germany for more than 3 years. I am coming to join him. Do you understand the difference? We are not going together. But they needed, even in Germany.
Well, let me ask you, Madam.
Hold on. Let me.
You are legally married with your husband, right?
Of course. Even if the two of us meet here in Germany, let's assume that we met in Germany and wanted to get married, and we want to register here as couple. Do you know what they always tell us? They will tell foreigners to go back to their home country to go and do the wedding and apply from there. That's what they do. So let's leave that one aside. What I'm trying to say is that customary marriage, it is never invalid. It is very important. Marriage certificates. The validity cannot be left. It cannot be overruled. That one, no, don't misquote me. Who are very, very important. But what I'm trying to say, they most of the time need additional proof. I'm trying to let you know that don't rule out the importance of this proof. And sometimes the point here is that the name that you are changing, either you change your name or to your husband's name or not, it does not affect you in any way. It does not. It will never.
Madam, Cyber Mike is asking a question. He said, "Is customary marriage acceptable in Nigeria?"
Yes, of course.
Customary
is.
marriage, yes.
It is. It is acceptable. It is acceptable.
Comrade
It's
Moses, customary
acceptable.
marriage is acceptable in Nigeria, Nabi? Comrade. Yeah, I think so now.
Yes.
It should be.
It is now. So supervisor, you are still asking, it is acceptable in Nigeria? And the point here is that Comrade Mose kept emphasizing on that she maybe she needed to get something. That was why she changed her name on the NIN, blah blah blah. My point here is that you don't need to change your name to your husband's name to get anything. The only thing you need to show is the proof that you are married. That's all.
I think that's where the discussion is now, that you don't need to change to your husband's name to prove that you are married. I think it all depends. It all depends, you know. You said Germany. Germany is in Europe. So I think for a place like US, Canada, UK here, I think even UK here, you don't really need to change, but due to a lot of things that have been going on.
Western words, let's leave them aside. Here in Germany, let me tell you something. Here in Germany, women are considered a strong pillar in the family. Most of the time, it is the men that change their names to their wife's name, to their wife's father's name. Here in Germany, I've seen among my children's friends, their parents, most of them, they change their names to their father. When they got to know that it was my husband that bears the son, I said that's how it works in Nigeria. One day the woman was asking me that, so it's not possible for my husband to change to my father. I said no, it doesn't. They don't do that. He said, is it a law? I said no. He said, why don't you have the freedom to do that? I said we don't see it as a normal thing. Even if they want to send a letter to your children, maybe concerning their school or something, they send it to the mothers, not the fathers. That's how it is. So women, let's leave that one aside. That's the Western world. But in Nigeria, I'm talking generally now, most of the time, you don't need to change your husband's name. You don't need to change your name to your husband's name. I mean your son name to your husband's name before you get.
But But back in Nigeria, yeah, you have to change it to. I hope you know that.
No, you don't. Some people don't.
No, I think in Nigeria, I think in Nigeria settings, you have to put name. If your dad is
so what some people do is that they had it at the back, still carry their father's name. They still carry their father's name. But I'm saying it. You may ask a lawyer. They will tell you that once you have
in Nigeria that you have to change to your husband. I don't know.
No, I don't think it's a law in Nigeria. Yeah. I don't think it's a law.
Okay, it's not a law.
I don't think so.
Nigeria?
I don't think no. I don't think so. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice.
No,
for example, in my own case,
Nigeria don't improve with that.
No, if it is a must.
Cyberman, your sister still use your family name. Wow.
Can you see now? If it is a must, in my own case, when I applied, because then I was holding a 10-year passport. I always do my 10 years passport, the one that will be valid for 10 years. I think I was married. I think I've been married for like 7 years before I applied for the visa. And the name, my surname, Ario, my husband, another name. And before they did not even ask me. They only needed the evidence that we are married.
Supervibez.
Yeah,
so you brought in Bio's presentation.
Okay, yeah, by your own.
You are echoing. Is it from Supervibez?
You brought in Bio's discussion. And I said I am going to help Bios out. And I made some analogy. And I gave some explanation. And I ended it up by saying there is a possibility that when they get to court and they want to file a motion, there is a possibility of identification. And that could, you can see all my statements are under condition. Abi? So all this explanation, I don't think there is cause for argument for it. The statements are under conditioner. And it is now left for the lawyer to go and make his findings. Are you listening to me? It's not left for the lawyer to go and make his findings and get verification and establish his case. All this explanation has nothing to do with what we are discussing, but is probably maybe in one way or the other giving us more knowledge about one or two things. You understand? But the ball is in the court of the lawyer. Let him go and make his findings, substantiate his findings, substantiate his submission, and let us get the clearance of his arguments. That's all. So as far as Bayo is concerned, you understand, that is the extent at which I can help Mr. Bayo.
You can help him.
That's the extent at which I can help Mr. Bayo.
That's the length you can help Bayo.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you very much.
All right.
I need to.
Okay,
I
Madam Adedoyi. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Go down, please.
Oh, please, you better do. Oh, yes, do.
Thank you.
Get that.
Supervibez, good night. Oh, please,
Good
one
night.
last
Why is all of you running from Adedoyi?
Oh,
What
let them
happened?
run. They have to.
one last thing I want to say is this.
What happened now?
Nothing. Don't worry. Just all I know is that I'm not cursing. No. All I know is that Konida fun baba Liam.
No. Please stop that. No.
Oh,
Please
boy.
don't do that. Please,
boy.
please.
Oh,
No,
boy.
please. That's not acceptable.
It's
please.
okay.
You know,
It's
we'll
okay.
be having a proper conversation here, and we've said nobody should curse anybody. Please, that's not acceptable. You know, it's like somebody come here now and come and say that same thing to Wumi. You won't be happy. We can have dialogue, great conversation like this without attacking anybody. No need for attacking anybody. You understand?
Okay.
No need. Okay.
All right.
That's
So,
not fair for me.
Supervibez. How are you, Supervibez? First of all, I like
Madam Adedoyi, go ahead. I'm fine. And you? Happy
I
Sunday.
doing fantastically well. I really like your heart tonight. Very, very impressive. So now, you were talking about marriages and blah blah blah. So, and I think somebody was speaking, and well, she ran away, so I came up because of her. But it's all right. So you have 3 types of marriages in Nigeria, assistance. You have the customary marriage, which is the traditional marriage. You have the Islamic marriage, right? Then you have the stationary marriage, which is the court order, which is legally binding. Statutory marriage, which is legally binding.
Supervibez, I was almost asking you if you are sure that lady is not Timuri, but
No,
I
it's
just
okay.
tried to keep quiet.
It's okay. So now, hold on. So you have the statutory
Hold on,
marriage.
1 second, Madam Adedoyi, 1 second. See, Comrade Mose, yeah?
I said I was almost asking you the kind of argument that lady
No, I get your point.
doing.
Hold on for 1 second. I just want to say something here.
Okay.
You see, this is one thing I want all of us to always understand. It's not about who is supporting who and who. Team Wumi are always here. I welcome them here. I welcome everybody here. But the things I don't tolerate is people cursing people. I don't like that here. I don't want anyone to curse Wumi here. I don't want anyone to curse Baba Mohbad here at all. I don't want. I want us to have we can have a very, basic understanding of all of these things. We can talk. God bless you, constructive argument, and that's it. We don't need to cause us at each other and go at each other. We don't need all of those things. Okay, look now. When we started the whole thing, you were having a very, very good stuff, and Wumi came up and she was talking fantastically well. The only thing is where she ended it. How she now that's why I said no, we don't want that. She has talked very well. You understand?
Yes, so Supervibez.
Okay, so can I just continue because I don't have all night.
1 second. So Supervibez, like I said,
yeah,
I was almost asking whether she was not the opposite team, but I just use wisdom to keep quiet. But anyway, it's fine. Thank you very much. Let's Adedoyi continue.
Thank you. So I think somebody said stationary. You need to go and see and hear a doctor
maybe you have holes in your hair, so they can pluck it out. Okay? It's statutory marriage.
Adedoyin, please don't let us have a go.
No, it's okay. Please. So it's statutory marriage, okay, which is a court order legally binding marriage. She said something. I'm not going to address that because there's no need for that. For you to claim an estate, someone's estate, your husband's estate in Nigeria, you need a legal binding marriage certificate. When you get married in Nigeria, if you go to court, there is a reason why they give you a certificate. And that certificate is binding. Right? So if anything...
Can I ask you a question so that you can continue?
Please, no. Please, just let me finish, please.
Presidency, so please, 1 second. Let her finish, please.
Please. So if anything happens to your husband, you present your marriage certificate. I'm married to this man. That does not mean that the customary marriage is not legal. But when it comes to your husband's estate, you need a certificate to be able to claim an estate assistance. If you like, take all the pictures. You took a picture with your mother-in-law, you took a picture with your father-in-law. It's not admissible in the court of law. Yes, they can look at it as evidence. Where is your certificate? That's the question that we ask you. You can't just present pictures and think you will inherit an estate. Yes, it is an evidence, but you need your legal certificate given to you by the court. Now listen, some people can go ahead, they do Oluwole, we know that, and that is why it will be investigated when you present it. They will check on it. When was it conducted? Who signed it? So I think that is it. And if you want to travel out of the country, for so many of you or wherever you are that travel a lot, if you want to travel, let's say, for example, you have a spouse who lives abroad and you want to bring your spouse down, let me say, to the US, the UK, or wherever, you can't go to the embassy when they ask for documents and you present them pictures alone. They will ask for your marriage certificate. Now, in regards to what she was talking about, she said, you don't need to take your take your husband's name. That means your husband's last name. Yes, you don't have to. It's not mandatory that you do that. You still have to present a legal binding certificate. Even when you present that certificate to the embassy will investigate it. And I want to tell you, if you go to the US embassy, they will investigate it. They will make sure, because people do all kind of things. It's different now. So I just needed to address that. And when it comes to causing Baba Liham's, so the court is still investigating if Mr. Loba is the grandfather of the child. So you can cause Baba Liham, it's all right. It hasn't been proven yet. So until the court says so, then, that is not even my issue. I don't have problem with that. I just wanted to address that. Thank you, Supervibez.
Thank you so much, Mama. I thought you want to go that route.
Supervibez, please, is there any difference from what I said? No, is there any difference on what I said about the importance of marriage certificates when...
Yeah, it's the same thing actually. Because I could let me pick a point from what Adedoyin said and what you said that I think they are lying together. She said it's not necessary for you to, pick up your husband's last name. You said something as well too. So, two truths can coexist. What you said in that line is what Adedoyin to said, which is to brought like when you are going for anything like very tangible, maybe like you're traveling to, maybe you're coming over here or you're going to the States or something like that, they are still going to ask you for your wedding certificate. That is what she is alluding to. And you said the same thing as well too. that they asked from your for your own husband. No, I think you said your husband was in Germany, and he has been there for like 3 years or so, and you are going
before
to
I
meet him
joined
with
him,
2 kids before you joined him, and definitely any embassy we ask for those documents is just necessary, it's just normal procedures that we ask. You understand? So I think both of you are on the same page.
No, I think she was trying to say maybe I'm trying to say that you can claim someone can claim a husband's property with ordinary pictures. I never said that.
No, nowhere in the world that you can claim
thank
your
you.
husband's estate with ordinary picture. Nowhere in this world, no country. They will just tell you go and bring pictures. They will now take pictures and they will now grant you access to everything. No country. I don't know. Well, I don't believe there is any country in the world. So that means anybody can just go and snap pictures and just come and present it to the authorities that, okay, this is this thing. No, it doesn't work that way.
I want to ask
There must be a legal binding and things that they will ask of.
thank
And,
you.
you have to bring all of those things.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question.
Presidency.
Oh no, hold on.
Okay, you want to ask a question?
Yes,
Okay.
please. Anybody can answer me, but I just want
go
an
ahead.
honest answer. Let's assume that
All right.
a lady got a lady that got engaged. Sorry, that did engagement, or let me say traditional marriage, and like what happened to Mohbad happened, and in this case, the father of the groom, of the husband, was claiming that this girl is not married to our family. And there are other members of the family. The father is saying that we did not pay dowry, which is one of the requirements for a customary marriage. And the husband, the father-in-law is claiming that we did not pay dowry, but there are other members of the family that were there that day as witnesses. And those people could testify in the court that we were there, we paid dowry, atoroe, nílànà Yorùbá, which is customary, traditionally. Do you think the judge will not consider the witness's statement, but will consider that of the person that is standing that kì í ṣe ìyàwó wa, with photos of this Baba that day, that lady sitting on the laps of the Baba, and the father is still claiming that kì í ṣe ìyàwó wa? What do you think about that?
All right, so can I speak to that, Supervibez, if it's okay? So
yeah, go ahead, Adedoyin, go ahead.
I don't like talking about this. I don't like separating this case. I really like the homicide case, part of Mohbad's case. Now, as we all know, as we were told, even if it's a fact that this lady was married to Mohbad in a traditional, let me say, customary way, let's agree. And if you go back to the customary law, it states that the Olori Ebi, and that Olori Ebi can be Mr. Aloba or somebody who they chooses to be Olori Ebi in their family. The Olori Ebi decides when it comes to decisions in regards to this, as we're speaking right now. Mr. Aloba clearly stated that he did not pay the bride price. We only have one picture of this particular lady sitting on Mr. Aloba's lap. Just one picture of. So now, let's say, for example, they were married traditionally, which Supervibez, in a traditional wedding or traditional marriage. The lady, they will put the guy, in this case Mohbad, on the lap of the lady's parent. Can she provide a picture that tells us that that happened? Okay, now, also in a traditional marriage, as we know, there is a bride price being paid. Is there any proof? Let's say, for example, Mr. Aloba says, no, the bride price wasn't paid. We agree. Or we disagree.
Now, give us picture evidence that prove that that bride price was paid. If you can provide one picture that states that you as an individual sat on your deceased husband's lap, yeah, can you please give us a picture to prove that there was a bride price paid that day the ceremonial marriage took place? We haven't seen that yet. We can't just have one picture and call it a traditional marriage. We need pictures, not just one picture, pictures. If you're standing before a judge and you present one picture to the judge and you have family members stand before the judge and tell the judge, listen, we were there, we paid the bride price. Yes, eyewitness testimony is important. The judge will ask you, can I see proof, evidence that the bride price was paid? Can I see pictures? So, pictures. You know, Mr. Loba can say Jack. Whoever can say Jack. Pictures. Evidence. When you go before a court, you're standing before a judge. Yes, eyewitness is important. We need that. Yeah. Okay, what about if the eyewitness we actually bought to come to the court and actually say that? But the judge will ask for evidence. Provide the pictures. And I'm going to mute.
Okay. The eyewitness, you said, could be bought, even if it is the father of the groom, a mother of the groom. She could be bought too. Another thing I want to
listen. Hold on. Listen. I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to be arguing with you. If you remember what I said, I said, listen, could be. Hold on, could be.
No,
I'm not saying, but I said could be. Hold on, please.
I'm trying to say what
so now, if you provide, hold on, please. God. If you
are the one that is making this, you are raising your voice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The reason why I came down initially, because I don't want to argue.
I'm sorry, Ms. Bumi. I apologize.
I'm sorry. It's fine. No, it's fine. There's no problem. Okay. Now, it is. What if one of the witnesses happens to be the mother of the groom or of the guy? Another thing I would like to say is that don't forget that this man had said it initially when African TV interviewed him, that he said, yes, he said it emphatically. African TV asked maybe like 3 times in that video, Baba, Enisuru, this is a legal question. I want you to calm down before you answer this question. Baba said, yes, as some worry. There is a video of that Baba mentioned it. It was after 2 years or so now that Baba is now saying that I said it then so that they will not escalate the matter, that actually it was not true, we did not pay by price. Like you said, like you rightly said, the judge will ask for other proofs. Then all the photos that you made reference to, which are very, very important, will be given to the right people that will judge the matter.
So
till
now,
then,
I want to come in. Can I come in for a second? Is it okay for me to come in for a second, Ms. Bumi?
Yes.
Now, you've just said something very fantastic. You said will be given to the right people, and that right person for the pictures to be presented to is the judge. Now, we leave that alone. So now, the main purpose of so I'm going to go back again. If you're claiming an estate in Nigeria, if you're going to stand and claim an estate, you need a certificate to claim an estate. If you're claiming your husband's estate, you need certificate. The probate, hold on.
You didn't allow me to ask you the question.
Hold on.
Better.
Okay, all right, go ahead, please. Please go ahead.
I just wanted to say that
Presidency, go ahead with the question.
That this statement you said is very good, but is there something you can tell us to use to back it up? Maybe Customary Marriage Act or something. You know, that would have.
I'm not going to.
You are so factual about it, and it's good to educate us on on facts like this. That was what I just wanted to say.
I know, I got you. Listen.
I'm not going to stay here and be telling you about customary act. I don't have time for that. If you want to know about customary marriage, you can go yourself.
I didn't say customary marriage. I said that statement you made.
The statement that okay, then you can go and look it up and you will get that. I don't have time for that. I apologize. We have explained that multiple times, all the time.
Madam Adedoyin,
I don't want to go into that.
Sorry, Madam Adedoyin, 1 second, please. What President is trying to say is that, you know, sometimes when we having a chit chat like this, you know, it's always good for us to, we have a lot of people who are listening on the window as well. You know, education is paramount in things like this. And the little things that you chip in, people will learn from it. All right. So what he's trying to say is that, okay, if you're going to say that, then it's best that you just, you know, elaborate more on it and make it more educative for people to understand.
First of all, if I need to ask him a question, what are you talking about when it comes to explain customary act? If I can ask you a question, sir.
Don't worry, I didn't mention customary. I said the statement that you made.
Yes.
That you said to
statement that I made, okay.
You need a marriage certificate. Like, you know, that's a statement of fact.
Wait, hold on.
Adedoyin, is it okay if you allow me talk before you talk?
Okay,
so that
all right. I'm going to mute. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I will mute. Go ahead. Explain yourself.
The statement you made is only what I say. If it's possible for you to back it up with maybe a legal fact or articles or document outside there, it will be nice. It's okay if you can't. So I'm not like forcing you. I'm not like pressing you. I'm only saying if you can. And that's all.
So now, can I further ask you a question? And my question is this. You said the statement that I made. Can you repeat the statement that I made, please? If you can.
Not in quotes, but you said in Nigeria, if you want to claim your husband's estate, you have to provide a certificate. That's all. Not in quote, but this is
so
what
now,
you said.
I will refer you to the probate.
That's just what I heard.
Well, so now what I'm not going to do is this. Oftentimes when we speak, we've spoken about this case so many times, and some of the words that or some of the statements that actually came out of our mouth was being used to actually establish some I don't want to use that word. So for that mere reason, I will not do that. I will not do that. So anything that has to do with whatever I'm talking about and will be used in the court of law to actually benefit a particular party, I won't do it. I apologize. If that's okay. Thank you.
Madam Adedoyin, we are all learning. Do you think whatever documents you would have mentioned, do you think probably maybe a lawyer wouldn't have known that she needed something, or maybe this? This is a normal, like Supervibez said, some people are learning on this. While on this case, some people are learning what they do not know, what they've not known before. But it's all right. Like there was a time I was on this panel, sometimes like a few weeks ago, arguing it out that I don't want to bring up the case. I just want to, that no court will give Baba the right to go and do a personal DNA on a child. But people almost swallowed me, and I said, that is the place of the law. And some people, but I know that some people have learned now that is how it works. So the same way, whatever you must have said this night now, we also enlighten some people. Maybe some people that they only did engagements, and they do not know that there is a document that they needed to get to be legally recognized. They would know what to do next if they listen to you. That's all.
So now, can I ask you a question? Can I just let me throw this question to you? Now, you said a customary marriage was conducted. Can you, is there a certificate if you as an individual, let me say, for example, you go to the probate court and you want the estate of your husband. This is a conversation.
Not now. In Jesus' name.
Hold on.
Not now, in Jesus' name.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, not you, please.
So now, if you as an individual go to the probate court and it's okay, I want the estate of my husband and blah, blah, blah. And what will you present if you go to if they ask you for proof? What will you present as an individual? I'm asking,
They asked me. I don't know. It is whatever they asked me to bring. I don't know what I've not been in that shoe, so I don't know.
All right.
The only experience I had was when my mom died and I went to the probate and I was told to bring my ID to check the name if it correlates and my birth certificate to show my mom's name on my birth certificate.
Yeah, that you're related to her.
Yes, and I paid. And this, they made a publication, like a caveat. No, there is something that they did to announce for a few weeks.
Well, a caveat, when you're talking about caveat,
I'm not sure it's a caveat.
No. A caveat is to actually stop the sale. When you're talking about a caveat, it's to stop the sale of a property.
Hold on. I've retracted the statement. I said not a caveat.
Okay.
I said there is this thing I paid for that they publish it in the newspaper that to be sure that there is no other family member that is
interested
in
members
this person's administration estate. And once that day passed and nobody came up, they called me and I was issued a letter of administration for my mom's estate. That was all I did. And I gained access to all the money in her account, everything she has, all her life assurance policy. I have everything given to me.
Okay, good. Okay. So now you just said something. You said you presented some documents were presented, right? So in this case, we are talking about a marriage. We are talking about a marriage between two parties, between two individuals, and one person passed away, and this person have an estate. If you go to the probate court, they will ask you for documents to prove that you were actually married to this individual. Taking pictures alone yes, it is part of it, but you need a certificate, and that certificate is your marriage certificate, recognized by a court of law in Nigeria for you to claim anything. You cannot go to the probate court in Nigeria and present pictures. They will ask you for documents. They will ask you for proof. We are talking about estate. We are not talking about kekemarwa. We are talking about estate. So it is very, very, and you cannot forge it. If you marry anywhere, maybe Koyi, you will sign. I mean, look, I'm just going to leave this alone because I know that, I don't want to go further with this. And I'm just going to stop at this. Thank you, Supervibez.
Madam Adedoyin, okay. So, Madam Bumi, are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I think, you see, in my own view here, you see all of these arguments sometimes. It's always very good when we have it this way without any altercations, any, cursing or swearing at one another.
Oh, Supervibez, forget it. I'm not cursing now. Do you know the person?
I know. No, I'm not talking about you.
Nobody know Baba Liam now. Let's forget that one.
I'm just saying, I'm saying generally. I'm not talking about you.
Okay,
Mama. I'm just saying generally that when we are having conversation like this, it's always very sane, when we do things like this without having a go at anybody, this, that, so that we can as well listen to ourselves and, we are upright people, so we don't need to do that, most of the time. But I think sometimes, a lot of us, we do get into our feelings that, no.
It's fine. I've heard you. Now, someone was asking me about my mom's will, if she died with a will. I don't know, maybe if there's anybody, because there are so many Nigerians that do not know.
Did she prepare a will before Adima?
That's what I wanted to talk about. There are so many people that do not know that if their loved one died and they don't they died without a will, they could actually get
sorry,
access
madam,
to.
but do you know another thing again is that because I have someone who work in the bank as well.
Mhm.
You know, most of these banks, they have claimed a lot of people.
Exactly, they claimed a lot
people who
of
have
people's
done that,
money.
and no family
Exactly.
member that do go to the bank to ask
Are
for
you telling me
this
that
and
one?
this and that. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot. A
In my
whole
own
lot.
case, when my mom died.
Tightened up on that now.
Oh, really?
I said CBN has tightened up on that now.
Okay.
So how will
That's a
CBN
good
know?
one.
How will CBN know?
They
Presidency?
don't. They now have an audit team that deals with that. It's not as if it has gone totally, boys. It was bad
Yeah,
then.
it
Now,
will. Yeah.
it was very
though.
bad
Yeah.
then.
It was bad.
That's true.
Because there's no death certificate. We don't have a national centralized database for certificate. Death certificates.
Exactly.
There's no way they are going to.
Yeah. This is what if there's anybody that is under my voice that maybe your loved one died and you don't really know how to claim her benefits, or maybe the whatever she might have left behind. What you only need to do is to be sure of who he or she made a next of kin. That next of kin will go to probate office with the death certificate and your own ID card that shows your name. And once you get there, you will pay a certain amount of money. Like what I said, you will go with that person's picture.
Madam Bumi, 1 second here. Let me tell you a little very funny story here.
Yeah.
This family, they are like a family friend. Yeah, back in Nigeria, one of these eastern states. Yeah, their dad actually was like a commissioner of police in that state. So before his demise, I think he has only one. I think the second born as the next of kin. So this their case is just very funny. So when their dad died, now the money they were paying their dad, they don't want that money to stop. So they never report at the headquarters. The dad has retired. So let me use the word former commissioner of police. So the dad has retired. Yeah? So, but they don't want to report to the headquarters because so that they want that money to continue.
Get the ATM for hand.
They get ATM for hand. And their last born know the pin to the ATM. It's very funny. Oh. Now, this is where the problem now emanates from later, yeah? There is now somebody who is so close to them in the estate where they stay. So this person know that their dad is gone. Now, this person is also a police officer, but a junior ranking one. So this one now went to, their own people. They now do the thing. They already know this man is gone, but the family is still collecting the money. So they now dabaru, the whole thing. Now, later, they now get to know that the money that is supposed to be coming to their papa, now like quarter of that money, that was
is now going to the other person.
the other major 75% is now going to the other. So it's not like, Jebi, una no one tell us, say, una papa don't die. Una forget, say, me, say, so that one was collected. Funny. I didn't know how they do the thing. So these people now, they were now getting so agitated. Like, this is not the money their dad used to collect now. This, and they don't want to go and talk at the headquarters that papa don't go because they want that money. You know how Nigeria is with their gratuity of the thing now. Yeah, they might not get that maybe in the next 10 years or so. So when they were not doing, I laugh. I said, wait till going to do.
That's funny.
Like I'm telling you now, Bumi, yeah, they are still on it though. They are not this thing though. They are still on it though.
And they will not even they will not be able to report it.
They can report. So the third born is now trying to make a deal with the other police, and this other third born is a mariner. So he's not trying to make a deal with the other police that let's make it 50-50. And the third born didn't even want the family to even know.
Imagine.
So everybody just one day they chop their so sometimes, yeah, like a presidency say that thank God the CBN has interfered into all of those things. It's cool because I've seen a lot of people talk about all of this thing that, this person has gone, they have not seen anything in the bank for like a year, 2 years. And it's always, the money will just be stuck there.
Yeah, and it's always good when you get to the probate office. It's always good for you to be nice to those people. Do you know in our own case?
Exactly.
Because my mom died. She was 67, although, but she has not retired because she, now in Nigeria, when you work, when you reach a certain level, I think she was about to, all our parents now, they have a working age, they have their actual age. But her real age then was 67. She has not retired, and the government was owing her arrears before she died. And so when I go to the probate and I explained everything, the woman was like, when she saw the picture, your mommy is beautiful. I went there with, we were only two that my mom had. I went there with my younger sister, and she was like, oh God, Kiniko. So this woman now told us that mommy shall explain. She said she won't need arrears to money. Yes, although we have access to my mom's ATM card, we can easily withdraw money from our account. But other benefits like her life assurance, she had like 2 life assurances she did, like all those things, and she had some shares that we had to claim. And so this woman now told us that we should go, that when we get to the bank, we should explain to the bank official that, because automatically if they issue you a letter of administration and you take it to the bank, they will give you all the money in the account and they will close it. And that same account is my mom's salary account. That means all the arrears will not enter the account.
It will enter now.
So this woman now told us that
it will bounce back.
Thank you. This woman now told us that when we get to the bank, that we should just talk to one of the officials and let's hear what she said. And she gave me a number. We got there, we explained. The lady said that what she will advise us to do is that we should not, that we can withdraw with ATM, but we should not submit the letter of administration here, that we should leave the money until we are sure that they've already paid all their arrears. Since my mom died in 2020, we started the process of what's it called, letter of administration. We did it in 2021. Could you believe that it was early this year that they finished paying my mom's arrears? That we just closed the account. And immediately when the lady, the woman also, the woman also gave us an idea that we want to close the account because it's that same account that we used to process our gratuity. He said we should tell them that we want to change it to estate account.
Yes,
so we now change the account.
Very good.
In fact, we now change it to estate account. The money is still there. We can still, but once they pay in and we withdraw, then that's all. So it's good to see cancel. The money, the arrears,
it's not joke.
Seriously, they know. Then if you are nice,
Baba, you can stay there 5 years, 10 years.
I'm telling you, that woman, when I was living then, I give mommy a bifira a month to 2. So the woman would call me and hello, I said that she will let me want so. Said okay, early this year now called that want to some areas because I related with my other colleagues of my mom's. So they were the one that now told us that tomati son with that that's all. That was when we now. That was now about.
You know what enabled me?
About 8 points.
I do see people on Twitter.
Was it not 8.7 million? Bibashi loan.
Yeah, oh my JB. I do see people on Twitter every day. The same story. What you say now is exactly what they are, questioning the Nigerian government on every time. For the past
a scenario.
Okay, go ahead.
So that you can imagine a family, someone passed. Let's say for this bank, dollar account and everything. Let's say firstborn is next of kin. Another one, brother is next of kin. Then maybe as the man, another one, maybe sister or wife. Now you have 3 next of kin on different assets. Let me just call them assets. When those kind of situations get to court, you see everybody fighting that it is me. That the next of kin actual definition is not that it is you that will own the property. So in probate court, those are the first things they first used to settle people first. That this next of kin people are shouting. It doesn't really mean you are the owner of the property.
All 100% truth.
But if you see fight of next of kin in probate court, you will just know that At times, I think to write will is the best.
Presidency, could you believe that when we first got to the probate office, before they issued us the letter of administration, the lady told us that Emma Lori Oga Fe Bayin Soro.
That Emma Lori Oga, now to go settle Oga, now they tell you so.
No, it's not even about settlement though. It's not even about settlement.
Some used to educate you and ask questions.
Yeah,
okay.
Supervibez settlement tí wọ́n padà gbà wọ́n gbà ní early this year nígbà tí agbowó yẹn jáde.
Oh, not even early settlement. It's from the main money.
They did not. No, it's when you get the money that they will tell you that this is our court and you give them. These people, yes, they said Oga Ferry, and we went inside I went inside with my sister. The Oga was now interviewing us.
You no go pay supervise, you no go pay for stamp.
You go
That's
pay.
True. You go pay for stamp.
So the lady was now asking me, the Oga was now asking us, hey, I said, me, it's so obvious, 11 years different. She was now saying, but mommy to Kunsin, what of your dad? I said, our dad is also late. He said, the man just wanted to know if we are at loggerheads about the property. He asked my younger sister,
wait,
do you agree?
What if both of you are at loggerhead? What will he do?
No, they will try to settle it on me.
Now.
Yeah.
They asked my sister that, are you sure that you want your sister
with your sister's
to be the next
decision? They will ask
of kin?
you.
She said yes. When I was coming to Germany, I had to take her back to probate. I changed her to the next of kin again, of my mom. Because we are still expecting her gratuity. Another letter of administration. I gave her that auto because I'm here in Germany now. Me toba okay, want to first some gratuity because I sign for me, will say around. So I had to do everything to her.
But that gratuity service is not certain. It's something you can be waiting on for like 10 years, isn't it?
It's not certain, no. It's not certain, but at least it's
it depends on where you work. I think
that's true.
That's right.
That's true. It depends on
the They've not paid it.
Better than other Southwest.
Although some people said we should fast track it, but I don't want to fast track it. If you fast track, they will take. I think they will take 40 or was it 40% or 30%?
From the money.
Yes, now.
Yep.
I told them that we'll wait. No, I think we are not hungry now. I told them we'll wait anytime to come on money.
Oh, but that wait. What if they don't pay? What if they don't pay it at all?
They will pay.
No, they will pay.
Once they give you a fine number, they will pay. But you don't know the year.
But you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know the year.
But recently they called my sister. They showed her the amount. And they told her that they will forward it to a particular office. I think he's now waiting for the approval of the financial clinic of the government.
Supervise, you know what is cheating us in that country is the digital systems.
Exactly. And I don't know why they don't want to document anything in that country. I don't know why.
If all of these things are connected, payment system will be so easy because they will say, first, we'll collect money. We'll collect all the money. Then the MD will gather it, put it in fixed deposits. Discuss with branch manager. For 1 year, they will collect the money up front. You know, all those kind of deals. But if it's that, everything is like connected the way it is in some of these advanced countries, not necessarily Western world. And what do you need? You need application, you need database, and you need institution.
I think it's intentional. They
of course
know exactly what they're doing. They know the reason why they don't want to digitalize anything. They know what they are doing.
Presidency. What is the way forward in Nigeria?
It depends on where you want to, the angle for it. We have progressed in some ways and we have regressed in some ways. Yes.
When it comes to security, yeah, you see that security, yeah,
that is paramount now.
Very, very.
Security is very.
See, the easiest question to ask is all the American film we have watched, the use of drone and transmitters. Is it that they can't use it for security? No, they can use. Some of these things are intentional.
You already see presidency. What's it called? DP, right? You can see who is there. So anything you are talking about, presidency will tell you Nigeria is good.
Ask me.
Presidency will tell you Nigeria is very, very good. Presidency will tell you Nigeria is good. Immediately as you are seeing the DP, you already know who is there. So
Supervibez, you can see that I balanced it. I didn't say it's good. I said we have moved forward in some places. And
I didn't even see. No, from what we're hearing here, presidency. I didn't even think there is any area of improvement in that country.
Supervibez, see our airport and your passport now. Was it like that? Calm down now. Supervibez, calm down now. NIN. Even this your NIN you are discussing. Abba, calm down now.
Presidency.
Yes. But in some areas it's no go area.
That country, no. That country is retrogressing. They are not progressing at all.
Supervibez, it can't be in all aspects. Let's be sincere now. It can't be in all aspects.
Which any aspect are they progressing in that? I don't know. See, now, no 24 hours electricity in that country. So what is that here are they really enjoying? I don't know.
Supervibez, fún nǹkan tí presidency ṣe ẹ bá mi já wọn bọ́.
I was fair now. Even if it's 10% improvement in some areas and 90% bad.
Presidency, where is the improvement in that? No improvement at all in that. Seriously, no. There is nothing that is improving. Okay, the farmers, so according to what we're hearing now,
even if it's the foreign exchange stability. See, Supervibez, there is a strict way to look at a country and there's the economic way to look at it. Yes, I can totally agree with everything you said in terms of failure. But you have to also look at some things that if they were not there, what would have happened? If some changes were not made, it would have gone worse.
Okay, so but let me
presidency is not even the politicians that, for me, I don't think those people are the major problem. But those people that relate with us directly, they are one of the problems, not only the politicians.
Bumi, you didn't even know what I heard now, Bumi. I heard now that for you to even buy nomination form for presidency now is like 100 million in naira.
Right.
And they are claiming the youth are the future
that
of
money
tomorrow.
Is going to the political parties now. The moment you go to pension office that you want to apply for pension or gratuity of your, they will give you immediately. They will present the form to you. That do you want it to be fast tracked? They will write it there. They are not even hiding it.
Yes.
They will. The percentage they will take.
Really?
And it's from the yes. And you cannot report them.
You are even talking about this thing. You know, this 25% they approve that you can collect before you retire. If you know you have to go to your PFA. Those PFA staff, when they come to meet you, let's say you retire from government, when they come to meet you and say, or before you retire, they say, "Okay, we can help you do this 25%." It involves you submitting, I think, some landed documents and so. They will tell you they will fast track everything for you and they will collect a cut about it. So some bankers started fighting that they want to go to that unit and all. What I want to drive from this thing, you can see that the opportunity to make money in Nigeria most times are the bad ways. Easiest opportunity.
Exactly.
Easiest way. And do you know how much? Imagine 100 staff or 1,000 staff from CBN telling them that I want to collect 25% of my pension. See how rich those people will be. And some of them are taking as much as 30 to 40%. Imagine 40% of 10 million.
And this is one thing again that I just see because I have a cousin of mine that works with EFCC. And there is something, I think, before she could secure that, before they took them to, I think, Kaduna at the NDA. Now, this is it. It's not actually something that they will announce. You know, it's, this person know person. And it's just letter, just basic letter. Take this letter to Abuja. She took the letter to Abuja and from there, pam. Oh yeah, forward this name, bam, to Kaduna. That was it.
No, now, I disagree.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have a sister that works with. Hold on, I have a sister that
Let me tell you something. There are some offices in Nigeria. They don't. Hold on, I'm coming with me. There are some offices in Nigeria, yeah, like the ICPC, the EFCC, the NNPC. They will only tell you they are advertising it on the dailies.
I'm telling you that your cousin paid for a slot.
She don't pay for anything.
No, they don't tell people.
Now me they tell you.
I'm telling you.
Now me myself they tell you. Say she no pay. She no pay.
It is that bad, but if you look at it, you see NNPC recruitment is the best in the whole of that country. So some other institutions are also following through. You see that Senate list, President's list, you can't take it away.
Exactly.
You can't take it away at all.
Yeah.
But that some CEOs are not coming with this mindset of, after all, I came from this poor Nigeria. This poor Nigeria sent me abroad to be schooled, to get the best of education. I also have to reward merit. Some of them still do it. NNPC has merit in their entry-level examinations. So some other organizations...
Another people I can confirm to you that have that same merit in their recruitment again, in whatever they do, is the NIMASA. I don't know, maybe
NIMASA does, NFIU does.
NFIU too, NIMASA.
Some little people, and you know the reason why they have to.
And the reason why I still trust that process, because I'm also a product of it, so I trust that one hands down. No mago, no shit, you understand. So it do happen, but it might not be that popular.
It's not that popular. It's not really that popular.
It's not. So, but there are still some little opportunities in that country. But the problem,
the one I know about is all these prison, immigration,
like civil defense. Now it was 4 million before, 6 million, 7 million.
That one is I know that one. Maybe you are buying from the one my sister did, because she even told me last year. She told me that if you are applying, she's a civil defense officer. She's an immigration officer. If you are applying for, is it ASP? That one is
that last rank, I think level 8.
1.2. There's another one. 40 officer
those
700K.
Like
last year.
Which year?
No, that's also it depends on the person that is selling the slots. It depends on the person that is selling the slots.
Okay.
Yeah. It depends.
Okay, it's true, because let's say you are a member
if you know
of
person wey dey inside, the person will just tell you, okay, so for people mu ye buy wa, and before you know it, they just call you to come to camp. O ti wọlé nìyẹn. Why they will bring us advertisement, and some people will go to the sun and be running and say they are doing tests. They are doing recruitment tests.
This is the funniest thing about that country. Yeah, Nigeria can be great. Nigeria just didn't see. Nigerians are not. We are not these people that demand for wherever we are. We don't demand for too much. We just want the basic things. And people who are back in that place too, I think they want to wake up every day and sleep with lights. That's in fact the most important thing to them.
Supervibez, you are 100%. I want to ask you one question, and I want you to look at it from another angle. As much as Nigeria's problem is leadership, what do you think about followership? Me and you.
Yeah, you see, the truth is this, the kind of leaders that we choose are a reflection of we, the followers. You know, we ourselves, the leader does not even come from, the leader is not an alien. The leaders that we're choosing are one of us. You understand? So whatever thing that they are doing up there, if you are putting any followers, let me say the 90% of all the followers will do the same. Maybe we only have a little chunk of 10% that won't do what they're doing. Because see, the system itself is already corrupted. And the way, the level you are going to go in getting to that position is corrupted. So that corruption ran through from Genesis to Revelation of anything you want to do in Nigeria. And now, you might be good, but when you get to that position will corrupt you. It might not be you that you are corrupted, but that position you are in. Because sometimes you see some money. I could remember it was during the PDP time. I could remember somebody saying that something happened, and the kind of money she has never seen in her whole life. This thing was just coming through, like on the daily, stuffs, and it was like, so money day like this. And that kind of person like that, it's easier for the person to just, change whatever thing he believes in before. So she will definitely change, because until you get to that place, before you realize anybody can sell
I'm not
anything
even
to
looking
you.
at people at the top. I'm looking at you and I coming from abroad,
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
landing in Nigeria, driving, beating the traffic light we will not beat abroad. I'm looking
Not
at
even
those.
not even that alone. President,
Supervisor,
not even that alone.
let me build something. I'm
Okay.
looking at people going to the airport. Their luggage is above. They are settling narco to skip. I'm looking at situations whereby you say, I don't have time. I know somebody. All of these things, there's no government inside this one. There's no leader.
Exactly.
Just
Exactly.
citizens.
Exactly.
Is that citizen part? What is your own take about it? And how do you think the way we say, how can the leaders get better? How can Nigerians change? What do you think can make the followers to change to?
I think there is this ideology in every Nigerians that I think maybe it's from our should I say maybe it's from the English people. I'm talking about you know what I mean by the English people, right? Colonizer, our masters. So yeah. So now maybe we learned that from them. We so much believe in these works. Everything about us is about money, affluence, and influence. So we don't look at the other side of things that will make things better. Every Nigerian want to be they want to be in charge. They want to be this kind of now because money never did most people hand. That's why you can see their true colors. There is this Yoruba day that say "Iwa oniwale yan ma nwu to wo batide." That's it's not a general thing to everybody. Just say most. So now when you see Nigerians, it's just a normal thing when any one of us. But I would say few people don't do that actually. But majority when they get into maybe like 30 December and you see they want to blow this, they want to blow that, they want to do this, and something that we all can do where we're coming from. But we just wanted to do that just because of where we're coming from, and there is a little change here and there, and that you can settle your way out of things. So it's so common. It's a common practice everywhere. Even though there are some people in Nigeria that are richer than a lot of us abroad. To them,
not there are some, there are many.
Plenty safe. Plenty safe. Plenty.
You have money, you have good weather, you have everything, but after deduction, I hand to mouth.
You see these people on their daily life, the way they live life, you will be even wondering that how come, with all of this money and they maneuver their ways, they get whatever things they want to get, they get it done. And here comes those who comes from abroad again. It's the same thing, So it's just a Nigeria thing. And let me tell you something, presidency, yeah? If you give any Nigerians who are saying they are complaining today now, put them in that position of power. Let them just be a governor for, or let's say 1 month. Or let them be president or Senate president for 1 month. Come and see them. Just put them in that place. It is because they are not there yet. So anybody can complain, you can say this, you can say Jack, but put them in that position of influence, affluence, and power. Let them begin to see the glitz, the glamour, the razzmatazz, the paparazzi, and everything is being provided.
When you first get there, and you are that sharp, intelligent guy, you're asking the first question. Which is the first question you usually ask when you get to a place?
Exactly.
What is exactly the problem? By the time they bring the problem for you see that Harvard where you go, everything
you
will
become part of the problem.
Everything will just disappear first. Because some of those problems are not those textbooks problem.
Seriously,
they are problem. Yeah. Okay, how do you want to deal with problem of they do juju for custom? They bring you a CEO of custom. Staff, they do juju. How do you do? Is there a way that a brilliant person will deal with juju?
As a Nigerian, you said, okay, you are the president of that country, and you want to solve the situation of the North. Only the North understand the North, and that's the honest truth. Only the North understand the North. As a president, if you get to a stage here, you will look away. And I think that's what I'm not a fan of BAT. I love him as a person, a person. Go. I like him a lot. But as a president, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. But as a person, now my person.
You can never be a fan of somebody that is not achieving results, even if it's your brother. It's not easy to be unless you are directly benefiting from it.
I like him. I like his charisma. I like everything about him. But as a president, I don't like him at all. Even before the last election, I've said it. I said this is never going to work for Nigeria at all. Now, the truth is this. It got to a point, you see all of this insecurity that people complain and talk about. There is little. See, North is deep.
very, very. They are very, very. Even their own citizen can't even do a lot about anything in that place. North is very, very deep. Very, very. See, there is only one solution. Just that sometimes people don't like urinate, but you will keep preferring it. That, okay, this thing can work. Maybe if there is disintegration, maybe the country might work better for everybody. Maybe if the north goes their way, south goes their way.
It is something that is likely to work because our diversity and our population is, in my opinion, wrong.
There is benefits in our diversity, in our rich culture.
Yes, but
the problem
that
is
also get problems more.
But the problem now is this: now Nigeria is a third world country, and in so it's very easy for the politicians to come with divide and rule tactics, more often, and they talk to them like, okay, don't worry, this one is not your tribe, man. This one is
not divide and rule the British told to us.
That is what I'm saying. They are still there.
It's still there now.
The Brits are still there. They are still part of it. It's just like a Canadian now. You say you're living UK for Canada. You are still on UK territory.
I think they still swear allegiance to the king now. To King
yes,
Charles.
now I'm telling them. I know some of them there now. They're not gonna like me. That's why I laugh.
No. Even when they are swearing oaths for their
it's to the king now.
It's to the king now.
It's to the king. So
their national anthem is not king too.
Yes, now. So that's what I'm saying. That you live in UK, you're going to Canada, you are still on the UK territory. So that is it. So sometimes people don't really understand. Oh, Nigeria. Nigeria is still like you are still being governed by the Brits. So that's what people don't actually know.
If you have opportunity to let's say attend some of these Nigerian British events and you see how they used, I've forgotten the name of one company, all these NGOs to come into Nigeria.
Yeah.
Especially the culture part. You now ask, what is the need for these people that they are pumping so much money on the culture, not building roads? So
presidency
about culture.
They know what they are doing. I won't say more than that. They know what they are doing.
I was just looking at it that this country is different than what most Nigerians they are not asking for too much.
Presidency, yeah. See, like I've said it earlier, they're not asking for too much. But the problem is that, see, if that country is never going to work, and that's the honest truth.
So how can it work when you build drainage, finish, you put iron metal there? Aboki is going to steal it. How can it work?
That's exactly what I just said now.
These little things like this, how can it work?
The country, we are all good people. The South, the West, the East. Yeah, we are all good people, loving people. But the problem is that our diversity, it get comma. You understand? It is good. It's good that we're from different hemisphere, but we put ourselves together like okay. I mean, they put us together. Now the problem is this: if there is a disintegration and everybody go there, even there is still going to be internal crisis. The Yorubas are still going to have crisis on their own. The same thing the Igbos, and the same thing to all those people as well too. But now the thing is this: but it will be minimal and it will be solvable. They can easily solve that, But unless maybe we're going to practice, maybe we're going to.
I like discussions around unity and dividing Nigeria, but I think because of my own experience.